Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MLOS Season 2 Mobile Legends Odisha Series Season 2 awaits you all. And today is the day number one. Not one, if I'm not wrong. It is the day number two for round of 32. Uh, I'm sorry. It's round of 16, if I'm not wrong. And the match is between Team C3 Meraki versus Team Eternal Torment. It's your boy STZ in the casting desk, joining with my bro Baldudu. Hello, Baldudu. Are you there?
Oh, yup, I'm here. It's good to be here. And it's going to be a very interesting match because both these teams are really good at what they do. They got a massive hero pool. So it's going to be hard to, easily counter either of them out. So, what are your thoughts? Do you think C3 is going to stick to what works best? They're going to go for their pick off comps, or are they going to try something different this time?
I believe their pickup comms will be there, but trying something new. Okay, I mean, are we gonna see Super Aim going to use Angela? Not sure about it, but he should go for his Kalea or Gatotkacha, which he is known for. Okay, they're banning out the Angela here. No need for Angela pick. No need for Angela to, throw out to the opponent side as well. But second pick, second ban coming on from the side of Eternal Torment. I believe it might be something out of the jungle. Lancelot is open at this point. Okay, no Lancelot. It's a Phobius getting banned out. So, is there any chance we're gonna see a Lapu Lapu coming in from?
I want to see the Lapu. It has been doing really well so far in terms of its performance in the EXP lane. In fact, you see some teams actually trying to pick the Lapu in a gold. So, there is a lot of options open for this Lapu. He is a very versatile pick. But I think in the end of it, CC is a great counter to almost every EXP lane right now. And that's the reason, nobody wants to really deal with the menace that CC is. So you usually see him banned out. Do you think we'll be seeing a YSS maybe?
Yeah, maybe there is a chance that we're gonna see the Ishan Shin because it's one of the trademark pick of C3 Meraki's jungler. But I believe like if they're going for the Ishan Shin, they should not trade it out with a Lancelot. It will be a expensive trade. But there you go. They're banning out the Bakshia here. The Fedrin is open at this moment and trading out two assassin jungler. One double S tier and another one is this S tier. But there is Puni, the leader of Eternal Torment. He's so good with the Hayabusa as well. The days he was playing with ABM, I remember he was once a jungler for ABM as well in a tournament, if I'm not wrong. Then he was so fascinated by his Hayabusa. When I saw him playing that Hayabusa, it was so good. Okay, respect for Puni here. They banned out the Fanny. But Lancelot is open, might be the first pick coming in. The Lancey, or no. Tatakai going for the CC here. Uh, it's like, they didn't go for that Phobius. They straight away went for the CC, but I told you, Gatotkacha Kalea, two trademark peak of Super Aim. Are we gonna see that thing?
Definitely. Super M, ever since, pickoffs like became a thing, Super M has really loved playing those. I remember when Chip was up, Super M was really enjoying spamming the chip at that point. The jawhead chip, he likes these kind of picks. He likes to take control of the tempo of the game. And since they've got the Kalia and the Visan Shin, that's a very good early start for their side. They've got a good start for their draft. But on the other end, you have to see that there's a Lancelot. And one thing about Lancelot is he works well with almost any build. You could go for a more sustained build, you could go burst, and the Lance will still be viable. So,
Of course.
do you think, we might be seeing the Zusian because the Zusian usually is
Yo,
banned, but, it could work against the Lapu and, the Kalia. It could make life a little more annoying for them to deal with.
I'm moreover like Buri Simon fan, so I'll go with C3 Meraki lineup. They're kind of having the winning lane lineup here. Even though the CC
Definitely.
is the winning lane EXP, still the Lapu Lapu with those cooldown on the bravest fighter literally gives a lot of you can say participation in the team fights. and that's what you need in this whole game. This whole game is about the team participation, team fight participation, and how much you are rotating out to other lanes as well. So Lapu Lapu does have the mobility, can rotate to other lanes, and can give that participation into the, and can hinder the opponent's jungler as well. But Lancelot is there, so it might be a like hefty thing for the Lapu Lapu to stop him out totally. Well, talking about stopping him out, we have a Kalea as well, but they're banning out the Kagura here. But a lot of mid laners are open at this moment. The Kimi is there. The Fursa is open. Even you can say the Kadita is open right now. So Eve can be a, I mean, good option for the side of team C3 Meraki, but I believe they might go for that double fist. That is Kalea and Kadita. It could be an option as well. Banning out the Jushin here. Last two bans. Eve, okay, I told you, Eve
And
might be a good option, but
lot
they
of
just
mage
cut it
bans.
out and just ban it out.
And if you see, we've seen the Kagura being a lot picked up a lot more. It's not just in the tournaments. I've also seen like when these teams are going for scrims or in ranks in general, we're seeing Kagura is being deployed very commonly against comps like what Zujin or Nova or anything might be running. Simply because of the variety and the amount of utility the Kagura is able to bring. It's able to like cancel out the Zujin from really being able to play as aggressively as she likes.
Yeah, of course. And last ban, I might feel like they will go for. I mean, so much mage centric ban. Three mages got banned here. A lot of EXP laners as well. But no one is actually seeing those goal laners. Okay, talking about the goal laners, taking out the Nathan here. But Irithel is open as well as Granger. They can go for the Beatrix, Brody too. So a lot of options in the goal lane are open at this moment, but I believe like a Kadita or a Kimi might be a good option for C3 Meraki here. Having a Kalea there, they need a real burst, and who's better than the Kadita or a Kimi? Or they go for that AOE like Farsa. What do you feel, Baldudu?
Well, I would probably prefer maybe the Kimi because simply because of how rounded out the draft
Hmm.
is already. But I would prefer Kimi on the side of Eternal Torment rather than C3 Meraki because C3 already
Oh.
has that late game insurance. So they just need to keep biases alive, and that's more than enough late game for them. Like they do not need more. Like
Now the
you have
Kimi is sure. You can say the Kimi is sure for them because if they are not taking it out, then Kimi is the perfect pick, which can be like allotted by them because they got the Alice onto the goal or maybe the Lapu onto the goal. This is too totally flex there. So you cannot say what is going to happen. Lapu to gold, Lapu to EXP, or Alice to gold, Alice to EXP. But I'm damn sure Akimi will be the better option, having two goal laners. I mean, not to the goal lane, but one to the jungle and another one to the mid will totally impact a lot of, you can say, whole ace play from T3 Meraki. But from the side of team Eternal Torment, okay, they're not going to give the Kimi out there. They will be prioritizing it for their mid lane. And Yuzong coming into the EXP. Yuzong against Alice. I don't believe it's a good counter here by Eternal Torment, but we always say this, Baldudu. One of our friend always say this. It is Crooks, of course. That is 40%. It is onto the draft, 60% onto the execution
the
part. So let's
execution.
see how the execution
Definitely.
part will be revolving around for the both the teams.
And I really like that no Lunox pick coming in. I mean, that is the win condition for the side of C3 Meraki. If that Nox is able to, get those kills early, if they're able to, not allow the Gato to really rotate, if they're able to pick them off early, then it's gonna be, a very relaxed and comfortable win for them. Because they're gonna have the Yi Sanshin also hit his late spike with the help of these assists. So
Of course.
it's gonna, yeah, like you said, it's the draft. Definitely, there are a lot of win conditions on either end, but then execution, like you said, is the name of the game.
Yeah.
Definitely the name of the game. So we're gonna be heading into the land of dawn. This is our first game of this best of three. We'll have to see which team is gonna leave its mark and secure that match point in the first few.
Yeah.
So what are you said you like the C3 Meraki's draft, but who do you
5
think
seconds till the enemy reaches the
they'll have to
battlefield.
like
Stay
prioritize the
sharp.
most in the side of Eternal
All
Torment
troops
because their
deployed.
draft is also pretty beefy.
You know what I believe? Like the Alice pick was a little bit, you can say, I mean, overextending pick for at that point. Like they just take it so fast. They could have went for the Kimi and then the Alice because nobody was expecting the Alice at the point. Yeah, I mean you might be thinking the CC onto the goal and then they might be going for the Alice EXP. That could have been that option for them, and that is what happening here as well. Both these sides. I mean, this is the way the new draft is talking about this. The Cho goal, the fighter meta is literally rotating around, not onto the EXP but onto the goal lane as well. There you go. As we always know that the Ishan Shin has a lot of speed to clearing out those jungles. He's already into that level 3 mark. Okay, a little bit of skirmish going in there. The stun comes up as
Oh,
well. But it is the Yuzong might be grabbing up the first blood onto the I'm
oh my
expensive.
God.
It's the start for the side of Team Eternal Torment. Currently tormenting out, executing out that I am expensive from the EXP before his level 3 mark.
And that is definitely a very expensive loss for the Sunshin. He's going to lose all of the buffs that he's worked so hard to get right now. And he's going to start off again. Well, he's actually lost the blue, not only the red. But that's going to give the side of Eternal Torment a big advantage in terms of that first turtle and also setting the tempo for the fights. But meanwhile, it looks like we might have a possible engage.
Mm-hmm. Onto the top side, but it's just a skirmish. I mean, a little bit of poke, but Phantom Execution comes up, Flicker onto the point. She managed to go back into the safer zone, but onto the EXP. Not onto the EXP, onto the goal. But I don't know what to tell. EXP goal. You cannot say that it's goal because two EXP fighters are playing at that point, but it's just, I mean, a matter of speech, you can say. It is goal lane because it is like the goal lane, obvious goal lane. But there you go, Mountain Shocker coming in. Will be the Dragon out onto the farm, and he's going for the dash. He went in, dives onto the charge, but will be taken out with the turret damage. But that immune will not be working out onto the Black Dragon, and 1-for-1 is the trade. Turtle being on, jungler being not there. Easy one for the side of Eternal Tom.
Okay, that's going to be a free turtle coming in. Not much contest coming from their side, but it looks like there might be another engage once again. Oh, a beautiful set coming in, but Lunox is the one who's going to get that gutto. He bites off a little more than he can chew. Will there be a re-engage coming in from Alice? Nothing for now. Meanwhile, on the opposite end, once again in the mid, there is a little poke happening. Kimi dishing out a healthy amount of damage. But with the lack of their items, neither of these mid laners are going to be too much of a threat right now.
The scenario is so good, Baldudu, for the side of Team Eternal Torment, but then it is C3 Meraki experience talking right now because they managed to secure the 2 kills. Even though the Yuzong was kind of overextending at the point, he went for a 1v4 inside the second tier. And in the new patch, you should know this thing like the second tier in the early 5 minutes. If you're going into the jungle area of your opponent's side, you're literally dashing out, I
Lose
mean,
out.
ditching out 30% of the damage as well. So, you should know this thing. I mean, before the 5 minutes, don't take a fight inside their jungle area.
Definitely. I mean, that's like you're asking to give a kill up at that point. That's just not what you want to be doing for your team. And so far, I think there's not really much action going on from these sides. I mean, both sides are being very, very cautious with the way they're dealing with this.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Now you can see that Tatakai there poking out a little bit of damage onto the Ishin Shin, marking him out as well. 3 men coming in. Mountain Shocker released for the zone. Might be gonna do a trap down mechanism there. But in the meantime, the turtles spawn in as well. Yuzong goes back into the second tier at this moment. 4 men there. But onto the top side, Puni finds a kill onto the man. He goes down with the help of the puncture. And now the river spawn. Second turtle into the action. But is this Team Eternal Torment grabbing it up? Or are we gonna see the contest coming out from the side of Team C3 Meraki because they do have the jungler into their side at this moment. But there you go. There is a
Oh.
Captain Pulse coming in. Tsunami Slam happened as well. Sliver of HP managed to go back with the help of the flicker. But in the meantime, backline, a lot of damage being ditched out onto the Zany, but he goes back in the safer zone at this moment. But there you go. Spoonie finds the turtle coming out for the fight. Sliver of HP, Alice goes down. Zany in the hand of the Kai.
And with that, it is the tempo firmly shifting into the favor of Eternal Torment, and right now they're tormenting the jungler of C3 Meraki. They're not getting a chance to get a sniff of that turtle. I mean,
Hey,
and look at the
in trouble.
impact the Yuzong is having, man.
Oh, double. Work guy into the mid side. And now being trapped down
I,
there. Oh, what is
what?
happening there? Torres damage onto the Lapu. He falls down. And now another engage coming in. Immune from the Ishan Chin. He goes back into the safer zone. A lot of damage being dished out to the Gatot Kacha. But still, the Yo-Yo Bliss coming in. He goes back into the safer zone at this point. But onto the top side, the tier might fall down. Embers are there. They'll be securing out the macro there. The first macro lead. And it will be into the hand of Eternal Torment. Not the first, second. Because they... Oh, in the meantime, with the double kill, Baltudu, they finds a tier onto the mid, extending out that mid area, the jungle area for them to fight out.
And they're just making it harder and harder for C3 Meraki to get space to rotate. Despite having the E-Sunshine, despite having so much vision on the map, you have the Alice. It's just so difficult for them to really find the space that they need. And I mean, a really good job. Like they've kind of locked down Kalia from really being able to get the space that she needs.
Of course. See
And
that?
I
I mean,
mean,
the lane synchronization is the perfect thing I'm going to tell about because I mean, whenever you're securing a macro, it's nothing like you're just securing it. You're literally enlarging the area as well as the minion advantage. But there is a skirmish coming in. A Bravest Fighter being released. He's going for the engage here, but a lot of damage from the backline with the Kimi continuous burst coming in, but it will not gonna give them any fatalities at the point. 7-2 on the micro, 3-0 on the macro. Eternal Torment
definitely.
still having the
Oh
eternal
God,
power to secure this.
definitely. And I don't think Ash, I mean, like we were a little skeptical, both of us, in terms of how the Yuzong is gonna deal with the Alice and Lapu. But I think he's doing more than just holding his own. Tatakai is doing absolutely perfect right now in terms of the execution. As Ini explained it, he's buying
Yeah.
time, he's waiting out skills, he is zoning away that Alice ruthlessly. I mean, it's like Zenny is trying really hard to get in for an engage, but she just can't seem to find Destiny and team. And speaking
Oh,
of Destiny, it might be C3 once again caught off in a very
counter.
wrong position. They're gonna get a
Now
massive AOG
AOG.
coming in. It might just be the
Double.
turnaround, but it's not enough as
Mega.
Puni and Kai will get the kill. Super Im will fall along with Damien. And this is another wonderful trade coming in favor of the time side
Still.
of Eternal Torment.
Yeah, of course. I mean, still fighting out there. Two people being there. Mid tier is totally open, and you're literally securing the top tier. This is not so good trade. I mean, you should defend out the mid tier. If you're giving it out, you're literally, I mean, giving them the chance to finish it up with the second Lord. I mean, obviously, the first Lord will be tossed out with the help of the Holy Blessings. But what about the second Lord? I mean, look at the level gap they're having at this point. This, okay, Engage comes up. It is
Ooh.
the Super Aim with the Tsunami Slam. Alice goes in with the Blood Drains. And we can see a Bravest Fighter coming in as well. But the level gap, the damage is so much. Oh, in the meantime, the Puncture with the Throne Rose comes up. Lancy goes back, Puni. But the Lord is about to come in 35 seconds. And it will be an easy Lord for the side of team Eternal Torment because of the goal lead they're having at this moment. It is massive. 9k goal lead in
Absolutely.
just 8 minutes 50 seconds of the game.
And with the way their tempo is, it doesn't look like it's gonna reduce anytime soon. That goal lead is just gonna get up and up. And you saw the impact that Pune is having in that fight. I mean, he's not dishing out, he's not directly getting all the kills that he needs, but every time Zenny and Godfather, Henny want to join in for a fight, he is always there to push them away. But speaking of always there to push them away, there might be a set. The AOG comes and catches one. Will they get that kill? Zenny gets poked down very low. Will try his best to escape, but it's not enough as they get a mega kill. Tatakai makes it 2 onto Super Im. He is trying his best to escape, but the Brave Fighter is not enough as a double kill gets picked up by Lancelot. Puni is on a hot roll as they're gonna break down the top Divine Holy Shield. And with that, before the Lord is even up, the Holy Shields have been exposed.
2 Holy Seals goes down. Not a single second tier is being seen for the side of TP Meraki. A total repairment for them because this is so huge gap we are seeing at this point against Eternal Torment because they're literally dominating their side into full manner because micro, macro, everything is in their hand. And I was expecting for the second Lord but I believe the first lot, maybe the last lot, because of this great dragon. This black dragon is so impulsive at this point. The way he is charging in, the way he is controlling the team fights, it is really hectic. It's really so hectic for the side of C3 Meraki to counter it out, to defend it out for them. Now the Lord rushing in. I may be gonna see the mighty push in this mid lane here. 2-0 incoming, or we're gonna see a fight back in the second game, because this game is doomed.
Definitely, unless every single player from the
Second
side
ball,
of these guys throw,
puncture.
it's going to be very difficult. But there's the punctures coming in. The Black Dragon form zoning in, but a beautiful set coming in by Zen. He catches four. Knock up. Beautiful by the Kalia, but it's not enough. The gold is just too much. It cannot be denied. You can't deny Eternal Torment. It's a Lord will march in. The five members, the Aegis, they all shatter along with this game one hope for the side of C3 Meraki. That's first point and match point secured by Eternal Torment.
I mean, both of the teams are into the elite leaderboard, but you know what? Sometimes gods also get bleed. Damon's form also secure the win. So Eternal Torment, literally tormented out here. They finds their win, not just a win. It is a total annihilation to C3 Meraki. 15-3. I mean, 1:5 is the ratio for the micro. And what a domination by the Yuzong Tatakai 417. Can we see the data? Can we see the way he cap? I mean, the way he captivate that team fight participation, 73%. My goodness, equal to Super Prime Pappu. What a name! A
That's
nice
an
name,
amazing
Super Prime
name, man.
Pappu.
I mean, like, we can't take it seriously. I was trying so hard to keep a straight face the whole time, but not anymore. But yeah, very comfortable game coming in. And C3 Meraki have to think of something very quickly, or they might be losing that spot to the top eight. So, with that being said, folks, we'll be heading right into game two in just a few moments.
Of course.
Witness how
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MLOS, a 50,000 sexy prize pool brought to you by RRG Esports Syndicate, powered by Zenvy Visuals, co-powered by EFQ, Esports Federation of Odisha, produced by RRG Production, and special thanks to MOBA 5v5 Esports for the sexy 50,000 diamonds, of course. I mean, all the tournament lobby, all the support from our game is always awaited by each and every players, casters, management, and everybody. And with this, we are entering into the second game of the BO3 series right now, going between Team C3 Meraki versus Eternal Torment. As you hearing my voice, it's obviously your boy STZ, and with me, Baldudu, my bro, will be joining to with me for the second game as well. So, Baldudu, bro, first game, it was totally tormenting one from Eternal Torment against the C3 Meraki. They just didn't just won the game,
Definitely.
it was a pure domination from the very beginning of the game when they secured that first blood to the end of the game when they secured the crown, the base, of course. So now, are you
Yeah.
waiting for
I
a
mean,
2-0, or are you
well,
expecting a comeback, a redemption arc in the second game for C3 Meraki?
Ash, like I was very optimistic. I thought this would be a very close series, and there's still potential for it to be as such. Because in the previous thing, like you mentioned, Crooks had a dialogue with 40% draft. The draft was even, but that 60% felt more like 100% execution difference in terms of how bad C3 Meraki collapsed in the first game. So I think in this game they have to be, they have to not dive in so early for those, short-term gains, because diving that Yuzong in that first game is what turned that tempo around completely. So we'll have to see this time. Okay, we were heading into a pause, but I mean, if C3 Meraki is able to turn this around, because I don't think Eternal Torment is gonna let them win anytime soon that easily. So C3 Meraki has to put in a lot of effort. They have to have an absolutely perfect game, and they need to do it once again, even if they win this one, so that they can, clinch the series.
They need to look out those small mistake they did in the last game, because the early fight, which was not necessary in the EXP lane, they took it out, and with that, they lost. They throw a lot of you can say level in the early phase of the game, and that was the main reason which gave the spike, the early spike to the Lancy as well as the Yuzong, and in the end, in the mid to late game, there was no chance to even flinch against the Eternal Torment. But at this point, we're going to see that Lancelot taking out C3 Meraki, respecting out Puny, as well as the Baksha goes down here. So there would be a chance that they might gonna give that Ishanshin pick to the side of team C3 Meraki and can grab up that Hayabusa for him. Puni is so good with the Haya.
Definitely. I mean, they do love playing the assassins. I mean, I've seen something about the older generation of the players who have been like playing for a while. You can see that they have a flair for the assassin picks. Because, and I think what separates them from other junglers is that if you notice in the current, see the way, like you see a lot of new teams popping up, they have diverse hero pools, but if you like ask them to shift the jungling role all the way from an assassin, they will still deal with a fighter. They could still like adjust on a Borg, but if you ask them to play stuff like Baksha or Fred, you can see teams struggling because their entire shift, their tempo shifts. So I think uh it is admirable for these many seasons to be consistent. I think a lot of these teams have shown that flair, and they'll have to show it again this time because they have taken out. C3 Meraki has learned their lesson. They do not want to deal with that Lancelot anymore. Instantly ban it out. And the response for Torment is they want to take out that Baksha. So, do you think they're probably looking for a possible Angela trade or a Florin? Or is they just in general they don't want to deal with the Baksha so they can like pick stuff like Yuzong and CC?
Yeah, I believe it might be a thing. They could go for the CC pick, but you already have seen that thing that what happened in the last game. Even though the CC pick was there, I mean the Lapu pick was there, but the CC literally managed to outplay him just because of the early game spike the jungler got, and that was the rotation I was talking about. But here you go, guys. Grok will be taken out with the Lancelot. This is a good. I mean, they're banning out those meta heroes, but leaving out other heroes as well. The mainly the that Lapu, or you can say the CC, even Arlot is open, so they might go for those picks. You need the you need those picks for the rotation, and faster team fight participation. So might be a thing that again we're gonna see the two fighter, the sandwich exp meta still going in for this game because everybody is adapting to it right now. I mean the goal lane thing is totally doomed. Nobody is prioritizing the goal laners. They're moreover like, let's go for some fighters, let's go for a show, let's snipe out the whole game, let's hide in a bush and just come out and take out the backliner. That's what I mean. I believe the new play style, just getting acquainted with. But maybe gonna change after I mean new patches. But current patch literally suggested those things. But Angela still open, so the first pick is on C3 Meraki. You cannot trade it out with them, of course. So you should ban it out before it goes out from your hand.
Because I feel like Haney would love to play that Angela on the mid lane. They've done it before, and I think they would try to get it again, which is probably the plan. But if you see, they've also taken out the Phoveus. So do you think they might be cooking for a possible Joy Angela pick by, trading away maybe a Kimi? The CC has been taken out, and hmm, Eternal Torment, I mean, they seem to be contemplating whether, I think at this point, the question is, do they want to give up that Angela or not? That
No.
they finally decided, nah, it's just not worth it. We have match point. Let's not go for any risky plays. Let's try to get this in the bag and get the dub. So they take out the Angela. There are still a lot of options open. And like you said, Ash, this new gold meta tempo is just it is very all the marksmen are very fragile right now, like unless we see some serious shifts in their they get stat buffs. I don't think we're going to see marksmen's viable for a while, except for maybe the Nathan and 1-1, and even those are like quite situational. I mean, those are the only two marksmen that I've seen who were able to like kind of survive this meta without you know getting hurt too much.
It's time for cracking out those knots. So of course, Notcracker skin will be there on the Gatot Gacha, and it will be the comfort pick, the best comfort for Super M. He's totally good with that Gatot. After Zauzen, if I recommend anybody other than Kimi as well, then it is Super M with the Gatot. This guy is so flexible with this pick and so good with this pick as well. But to counter it out, a lot of things are open at this moment. They can go with the Alice. They can go with the Lapu, but they're going with the Chushin this time. A very, I mean, you can say a very important pick onto the mid. Already been taken out. It's a Chushin, but are they going for the Roger jungler? No, I told you, Alice. Alice was open all the time. Alice EXP or gold. It's still a cushion, but still we can see that whose hand onto the Alice. It is Tatakai. So it might be the EXP Alice, but who knows? Flex is a flex.
Definitely, and yeah, that's a very strong lineup that both, I mean, both the mages there are absolute menaces to deal with. I don't think we'll be seeing any tank jungles from either side coming in this game. Maybe, an Xborg jungles might work, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing any jungles over here. Maybe from the side of C3 Meraki, they could pick up the Joy for themselves. Uh, after, because they've already got the R lot. So they can effectively counter out a Joy. So we probably might not be seeing Eternal Torment running the Joy. They could probably go for Isan Shin,
Oh,
maybe on the jungle. Okay, Hylos. That's a very early Hylos pick. But
hmm.
Hylos and Zujan is a very great combination. It has always worked well. I mean, that is a combination as that's been working since the very time Zujan has been released, simply because it allows her to kite around more effectively. And it's also a plus for the Alice, who can, have a little easier time engaging.
They literally stopped them out to grab any utility for them with that Chushin pick, but at the same time they went for the high loss. So even if you're going with a joy, we'll get a lot of hindrance with that high loss pokes. So of course, I mean this is actually a good pick, but so early into the pick because nobody expects you to get high loss into the roam. So you could have traded out something like some latter time or latter pick maybe. But you went so fast, it's fine. You're having some choice. You're having some strategy behind it. But another respect onto the Puni again. That is the Fanny getting out. The Hayabus are still open, Ishanshin as well. So it might be a thing like the fourth pick will be a goal-in pick for Team Eternal Torment. They might go for that last pick jungle. I mean, of course, because you don't want to reveal it out. Okay, why the Fedrin ban? I mean, you should have traded out to them. You could have gone, get your hand on the Xbog. You have a Jushin. I don't think this ban really a good ban here for them.
I mean, it is a very, very interesting decision coming in because you did not really have to ban out the Fredrin simply because you already have the Alice and the Zujan. And
Yeah,
Zujan is just so good at locking down the Fred. Maybe,
I
I don't
that.
know, very confusing decision coming in. And if you see, Super Rayman side from C3 Meraki have banned out all the other jungle options. So I maybe I feel that was a wasted ban. The Harith ban, very definitely a good option simply because of how mobile he is, and a great pickup on that Nathan. Like I said, those are the only two marksmen, to a certain extent. Harith, Nathan, and this 1-1. So they have picked it up, and I think Damien also hovering on the other marksman, the 1-1. So yeah, in terms of marksmen, especially with the way both the all, because even for mages, Zuzhin and Yve are pretty, they can sustain pretty well. They're able to, kite around and hold their own. So you need a really good, a marksman who has able to capable of holding his lane and dishing out high levels of damage. And okay, it's not the 1-1, it's a Roger in the gold lane. What is C3 Meraki
Interesting.
cooking?
Bro, leave the Roger. Tell me about the Alucard. I'm so confused right now. Alucard?
Alucard
Fiend?
against
Fiend
the
coming?
Hylos? No way. No way. Nah, these guys really wanna 1v1 each other. Alucard 1v. Oh, Thamus in the jungle?
It's
Thamus
so
in.
late thing. Like I was playing Tammuz Jungle in 2023 or 2022. I don't remember.
No, but like I have tried out the Thamus, but I doubt they will pick the Thamus up. But Joy is also a very risky pick simply because of the
Hmm.
amount of crowd control. They have the taunt on the Gato. They have the. Yup,
Okay,
there it is.
instant
The
something.
Lucas. It's the battle of the fighter jungle, supports on supports, poke mages versus poke mages. I mean, they're going band for band right now. I mean, the most interesting matchup here is gonna be that the jungle, which side is gonna get that retribution. I mean, because both these fighters are menaces in the jungle. They like to jump in, crash around, ruin everybody's formation. So I really like the draft that both sides have cooked up. And now, like you said, it's going to be up to the execution. And this is a very important game for C3 because they need to secure this point, or it's going to be Eternal Torment taking home the win.
They got a good pick here. The Lucas against Alucard is really a good pick. I'm just telling you by obviously by ob- trying it out in the games as well. So they really have a good pickup combos here. But talking about team C3 Meraki, the Alucard, the Roger goal. Even though you will have the early game spike against the Natan, but when the Natan will build out that Stadium Sky as well as the Holy Crystal, the third build completed, then it might be a problem for you, and he can also contribute a little bit more onto the into the team fight rather than you. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of Dawn for the game number 2 of this BO3 series between Team Eternal Torment versus Team C3 Meraki. Currently, C3 Meraki is in the verge of their do or die game. If they lose it out, they will be taking their bid from the tournament MLOS Season 2. If they will be taking the win, then we are going for the Heaven's Call. That is the third game because we all know that this is the match point for Eternal Torment. So all the best, both the sides. Let's see who will be taking out the crown in the second game.
Okay, so far the game is pretty even. There's not really much action going on either side. Both sides are just testing each other out, trying to get an idea. Because while both, like if you see every single hero on both sides is very skill based. I mean, there's not much in terms of basic attacks. And even with Nathan, who relies heavily on his basic attacks, needs to actually stack it on his passive through his skills. And all of that requires items. So it's going to be a very slow game in terms, like we might be seeing skirmishes and brawls, but it's not going to be a very fast paced match, at least until the first 8 minutes. There's going to be a crap ton of action. There's going to be a few kills here and there, but it's not going to be, as insane as it is simply because all these heroes need like a couple items to really get online.
Yeah, and with this, the reverse spawn, that means it's the time for the first neutral objective to come into the Land of Dawn. And it's more like Team
the dead push.
Eternal Torment will have the advantage for the turtle, but
Oh,
before
no.
that, we're gonna see
Zenny.
Flicker forced out. It just got baited before the turtle. So the EXP
That's a
laner of
big resource.
Meraki will not contribute himself into the turtle fight, but on the top side,
Ooh.
first blood secure. Storm is happening. They're trapping down 4 members. A gank happened. A little bit of poke as well from the Jushin. A lot of you can see that heal coming in, but the Katokasha goes down. Even though he used the Revitalize, Tatakai got a clean. Slain happened on the high loss. Super Prime Papu got down by the I'm expensive, but still the turtle. It is Seeker being made by the setup team Eternal Torment. Okay, the blast comes up. He's going for the team fight at this point. The recall spamming being going on. Jushin zoning out the perfect situation, but in the meantime, Alot going in. He might go for the rush, but no. Puni got the turtle there, and now the Alot is in a very bad position. Will be taken out. Zenny goes down in the hand of the Lucas, and with this, grabbing out 3 kills with the turtle, they goes back with a full handful of trade.
Oh god, the AOG on top, a beautiful connection coming in. The Gutout with the set, but he's caught in the midst of it all. Super M making a big mistake as is the side of Destiny, who will bring him back for Kai to pick up a comfortable kill. That's making a second kill already. And that's the last thing you want to do, giving the opponent win condition and early scale. You do not want to let that Nathan snowball. He's already got a solo kill onto the Roger. That shows that Damien is already struggling to hold his own. And on top of that, he's got another bonus gold in the form of Super M on the gift. But there is the engage coming with Rukus using up the Sacred Beast form. Who gets the retribution? Alucard will hold his own for now, keeping his buff with himself. But that was a close call for team. Those 4 kills on the leaderboard, you saw instantly the tempos again shifted in favor of Eternal Torment.
Of course, even though the first blow being secured by the Natan, then we saw that the Hylos goes on, but it's just a roamer for the 3 trades you've given up. Even the EXP goes down there. So it's more like Eternal Torment is winning all the trades from the very beginning of the game, just like the previous one. And, when you're giving the early spike to a Natan or a Lucas, it's not so good. And if you have a Alucard, you need the snowball for your side as well. The Alucard is still with a KD of 100, so he needs more kills to grab up that damage, you can say, or that heal we're talking about. But at this point, second turtle spawning in. It's obviously. Oh, what just happened? Puni goes down with a slash coming in by Alucard for the turtle. But still, there is not a chance that they will be contesting out because a lot of zone coming in. Final slash into the way. AOG come up. 2-man caught up. Hylos with a glorious pathway goes down with Damien coming in. The Lincoln Pounds just secured a kill onto the Hylos. to this. Their way for the second
Oh, on the
jungle here,
top
but on the top,
side.
what is happening? Eternal Torment's goal laner Kai just used his entropy to secure the macro onto the top.
And there it is, the sneaky entropy on the bridge, on the river, gets them that first turret for themselves. So despite losing out the turtle, they were able to secure an objective. It is the first turret that's going to fall in this game, making it okay. Instantly Alu was like, okay, we're not going to let that happen. We need to get that trade back. He makes sure that their team is able to collapse another turret on the bot side. So far, in terms of gold wise, also both teams have found their ground. I mean, they're pretty even. There's not much really happening yet because both teams have like you expended a lot of resources. So I think the next fight is probably going to be either gold lane or near the next turtle.
Yeah, might be the top lane will be for having that potential gang, or you said that neutral objective sector is also so prone to the fight as well. But it's more like, I mean, I believe the execution part is little bit wrong at the second turtle fight, because it was more like Puni went without any follow up, and that was the reason he goes down. And without the Puni, you shouldn't have went for the fight. I mean, why you were indulging in the fight? I mean, even that
Exactly.
the man at the moment gave that follow up for the team fight and grab up a kill as well. So it's like more like Kai was not there, Puni was absent. So man, you're going, but now the same
Oh,
fight going in. Glorious pathway popped up. It's just a poke though, and Trophy got used. A lot of resources baited out for this poke, and it is just 20 seconds for the third turtle.
very smart coming in because Damien and Side realized that yeah, we do not have the positioning that we need for this fight. We do not want to be fighting in such an open space, allowing that Zujin and Alice to free farm on us. So they just backed off instantly, knowing that without Yves being providing the support, it's just better to back off. We have an objective coming up anyway. These guys have baited out a few resources. So let's just hold on and take this fight. And speaking of the fight, there's four people, make it five, as almost I think every single member is going to be showing up from both sides for this third turtle. It's a very big occasion, a grand celebration, and there it is. The skirmish has already started. Zenny coming in. The glorious pathway is on. Sacred beast form, wrecking absolute havoc, but the Lycan pounce will find one. The flicker is used up aggressively. Kai picks up the killing spree, and apart from Damien standing in that fight, there is nobody left from the side of C3 Meraki. All of them sent back to the base against their will and make it a full wipeout as Eternal Torment has found their ground and they're gonna stand on it and they want this match point. They're gonna secure it. They want that win. And C3 in a tough spot.
Official wipeout with a triple in the hand for Puni, double into the hand for Kai, and they got a massive lead onto the macro as well. Everything settled. So far, the 2-0 coming in as well, because this is what a clean sweep looks like. The domination looks like. From the early game, we saw the domination, even though there was a little flinch from the side of C3 Meraki, but then the third turtle just not got secured. But at that same time, they secured a lot of macro and the micro into their hand. This is how you are just capitalizing, channelizing the move for the game into the mid to late phase. And in the meantime, we can see that Roger might be in a bad positioning at this point. The scenario is getting changed again and again. They're just capitalizing the macro and taking away there. Oh, little bit of pull coming in. Use the Beast form. He managed to go back to the Ulf form and goes back in the safer zone. The glorious pathway popped up, baited out the flicker, got by the Hani, falls down the hand of the Natan, and Trophy still cooking up a double for Kai. Might go for the triple, but no, the minions are spawning inside the mid tier 2, and the mid tier 2 will be slain up. It will be taken out easily. A little bit of skirmish still going on. They might be taking out the holy blessings in just 9 minutes and 19 seconds of the game. The recall taunts are here, and with this, a little bit of skirmish. Alugad goes in for the fight. He goes back, shut down onto the Kai, and the flavor of it, he might be going back. The Blood Arc comes up with the Lucas onto the beast form, going on to Dumb Man. Sliver of HP goes with the Lycan powers, but the retaliation will not work. Make a kill being secured. The blast coming in soon. Two members, E with the RWM, slowing down the Lucas. I don't feel like they will be retaliating at this point. It might be a thing
And
that you should go back and should stay a little bit longer for the Lord, and then comes up, take out the win.
And the fact is that both of these teams have so much sustain And poke, like, each team fight is lasting for 30 seconds and only 2 kills come out of it. But Zujin caught in the midst of it all, the
Yoji.
Sacred Lantern being used up. She's not going to be able to survive as I am expensive, makes an expensive, forces Zujin to commit a very expensive mistake, burning out her ult and her flicker only to lose her life at the end of it all. But in terms of the other matchups, it seems like despite both being able to transform, the Sacred Beast has an edge over Damien as a lycanthrope. But okay, Spoonie with the ult once again, diving in the midst of it all. Alice with this beautiful Sanguine Rose, trying to get in as much damage as possible, but Zenny gets picked off in the backline. Unstoppable for Pooney. He wants another set, not gonna be able to find it. Damien using up the Lycan Pounce, searching for a set, but the revitalize is up. And with that, there's a huge member disadvantage. It's 3 versus 5. Entropy being used up so aggressively by Kai, zoning away the members of C3 Meraki as this first Lord secured by Eternal Torment, and they will be looking to collapse that mid turret.
6k goalie. Can we see the item section here? Because I would really want to see that Natan's build up at this point. It's more like he already built that Holy Crystal and a lot of pills as well. But no, in the meantime, Puni goes down at the 1v1, not
Oh
2v1 against
no.
Alucard. In the meantime, the tier falls down on the bot. The Lord coming in, 4 members. I don't feel like this Lord will be the last Lord. It might be a
They
defend coming out from the side of team C3 Meraki, but because last time it was more like 9k goal lead, but this time it's just 5k. Glorious pathway popped up. EOG coming
Oh
in,
my.
3-man knocked off Entropy onto the backside. You can see the backline damage is so much. Guy securing the kill on the Super Him. He just busted him down, melted him down as well, executing him up as well. But the Lord defended into the base way. But the chunky minions coming in, but it's just the first lot, so you can say like safe first Super Aim squad, C3 Meraki for now, but how much time is there to be in the safe position, Baldudu?
Definitely. I mean, the later this game goes on, the harder it's gonna be for them because that Nathan is just gonna keep getting more and more gold. He's gonna finish his build, and at that point, you could build all magic defense if you want. You could build 4 Athenas, and you're still not gonna be able to sustain against that. Simply because of how annoying Nathan's kit is, especially when he builds that Windtalker. Because almost every other attack of his crits, even on the reposition. So they have to get a set as soon as possible. Super Rim showed an instance of beauty with that set, but it's not going to be enough because they just do not have the follow up that they need. He was there dropping in a good amount of poke, but the fight is ending way too soon. She's getting zoned out way too quick by Puni. So yeah, man, Ash, it's not a fun experience right now. They can't even play the waiting game, but they don't have the goal to make an engage right now. It feels like a slow choking death for C3 Meraki, and they need to either hope for Kai to make a error, a very big error, allowing them to get that shutdown, or they have to make a miracle happen.
At this point, Miracle can be a thing because it's just a 6k goal lead. If you're really taking out one of their big bounty type of heroes like Nathan, or maybe you can say not Puni, it's more like their EXP laner Tataka with the 1-0-10. And this guy is so good. This guy is so good with the team fight participation. I'm telling you, after the game, we're gonna see that percentage. It might be the same 73% or more than that 73%. He always contributed in the team fight, and that little contribution, not little, it's actually a huge contribution, really affects a lot to their opponent side. And now the Lord being taken up, the Lord dance already started, and then we're gonna see a retreat battle here might be coming in. Puri goes in, finds the turtle, and finds the Lord. Then Toby coming in, killing spree for Kai on Super M. AOG popped up as well, double being secured by Kai. Alucard falls down in the heart of the Destiny. Shutdown
it's
happens.
over.
Puni goes in, finds the man as well. 4-man down with the Lord in the hand. It's just one member defending it up. Can he do this? Eve, it is. I don't feel so. Hanny can do it. Flicker baited out as well. The recall chance coming in here. Minions into the hand.
Oh
Oh my
my
goodness. Kai goes in.
god.
Aggression. Unstoppable. And with this, the clean sweep is here. Team Eternal Torment will be tormenting out C3 Meraki from MLOS Season 2 and will be heading into the next round of MLOS Season 2 with a banger win. What a win it was. Congratulations, Eternal Torment, and hard luck, team C3 Meraki.
Um, and look at that. Like you said, Tatakai is again at that 70% mark. And an insane amount of push coming in by Kai, putting in a lot of work and a metric ton of damage, single-handedly shredding down Super Im before his presence could be even be felt in that fight, and a well-deserved MVP over both games, I guess. Yeah, was he the MVP in the previous game? No, it was Puni, if I'm not wrong.
Mm. Yeah.
Yep, Puni and now it's Sadakai. And again, all golds for the side of Eternal Torment, showing a clean level of dominance over. So, with that, folks, we will be done for this game. We will have a clean sweep secured by Eternal Torment over the side of C3 Meraki. We have a lot more games in store for you, so please stay tuned.
Hello, hello, good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, brothers and their sisters. Welcome to MLOS Season 2, brought to you by RRG Esports Syndicate, powered by Zenvy Visuals, co powered by EFO Esports Federation of Odisha, produced by RRG Production. Special thanks to MOBA 5 Esports. This is the day 2 of round of top 16, and this is the second match of the evening of the best of 3 series. And on to the blue side, we have team She Was 18. Okay, these guys are obsessed with a girl who was 18. That's the reason their name is She Was 18, maybe. But yeah, on to the red side, we have Alu FT Fry. And in the caster deck, it's gonna be me, Shinji. Alongside with me, my co-caster will be Fission. So, Fission, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing really good. It's a pleasure to be casting this tournament alongside my co-host there. And right now, we'll be going into the banning and picking phase from 18 and Alu featuring Fry here. We're seeing the Yi Sun Shin being banned out and the Zhu Shin being banned out by the side of 18, while we see Alu featuring Fry banning out the Baxia. The Baxia being banned.
Absolutely, man. You know, Yushan Shin was kind of a double-edged jungler before when he got the revamp and a buff on him, and he was so unstoppable in a previous season. But right now, the adjustments is there. So yeah, it's not that easy to counter him, but yeah, you can counter him when you have a good composition onto your side. And about Yushin, she's still a S plus tier mid laner because she is a nightmare for the utility ones. Whether it's an Akai, Bashia, or else a Predrin, she can be nightmare for everyone here. And the Grog getting banned as well. Angela, the puppy boom girl, and the anti-heal monster Bashia getting banned as well. So the last ban coming in from the side of team Alu FT Fry. So can you guess what is it gonna be, Fijin?
I think they'll be going for either Lancelot. There's good bands in jungle. There's S tier bands like Lancelot, Fridrin as well. That's left. CC maybe because of the versatility that a CC can provide. Can play in the of course it's gonna be a CC band. I called it. W prediction, I guess. But now we see 18 going to be picking up the Kalea on their side. What do you think about this so far?
Absolutely, man. Kalia nowadays, we can say like Kalia is really good in this meta because we are getting to see Ashishin heroes getting used very well nowadays, like Lancelot, YSS, even the Hayabusa. So it's good to get them with the tsunami slam inside the turrets. And even in the open area, when you burst damage hero, you can just take them down because they are the Ashishans a bit squishy, so it's gonna be easy to take them down. And even if like Lancelot uses the scales, the puncher, the thorn rose, even the phantom execution, there are two knock-up skills by Kalia. With the second skill, she can just knock up and bait out their immune skills. Then she can use the tsunami slam and get them away. But the two picks coming in from the side of team Alu FT Fry, it's gonna be Alice. Oh damn, Alice nowadays, to be honest, really good. Is a really good man in the EXP lane, even in the mid lane as well. But the guard pick coming in as well. The Lunax from this side of team, she was 18. So what do you think one more pick is gonna be?
This pick right now, by the way, we have seen Eugen previously on the Zushin. We have seen Sopranos raid on the Grog, but they've been banned out this time. But Eugen picking up that guard, I think they were thinking maybe the side of 18 goes for a sustain comp. But because we already know how much damage a guard can deal to a tanky jungler and a sustain heavy comp. But it looks like they'll be going. Fruity is going for the R Lord pick, while Pan is going for the Lunox pick. Really good picks. We do. I know Alu featuring Fire does not want to. Will probably get get caught by the final slash, or hopefully they don't. But we'll see. And Sopranos raid on the Gatot Kacha right now. What do you think about this so far?
Sopranos raid with the good culture here. That's kind of questionable here. Like, it's still a good combo coming in, like Alice going in with engage, the teleport and the teleportation will be there, and Gadat Kacha with the EOG will be jumping in, and the burst damage from that guard will be really amazing as well.
Indeed. Now we see Flower going to go for his pick. This will be really interesting to see who Flower ends up picking. It looks like Flower ends up banning Lapu Lapu while Kinitizi on the side of Alu featuring Fry has banned out Fredrin. Fredrin, obviously, we all know what a Fredrin can do. S tier pick is banned right now. So, but Lapu Lapu and S tier EXP, one of the best, if not the best EXP learner in this current meta, banned out as well. So, but they already had. I think Mimir is going for the Alice EXP. So I don't know why they had to ban out the Lapu Lapu. But maybe they don't want to face the Lapu Lapu in gold lane either. What do you think about this?
Pardon me, Fusion. I got some network issues. I couldn't hear it. What you said? Can you please repeat it again?
Oh, sorry. So I was saying they basically the side of 18 have banned out the Lapu Lapu. We know a Lapu Lapu in this meta. We have seen a lot of fighters being played in the MM lane as well. So do you think the reason the side of 18 banned out the Lapu Lapu is because they don't want to face the Lapu Lapu in the gold lane? Because you already know Mimir is in the EXP lane right now on the Alice. So what do you think about this?
Uh-huh. Like, nowadays we can use the Alice in the goal lane as well against the good goal laners because we are getting to see Bane getting used as well in the goal lane very much, and like simultaneously in many matches I got to see Bane in the goal lane. So maybe they are just planning to get the Alice into the goal they were before the Lapu and Team 18. Maybe they know that they are gonna use the Alice in the goal, so they just banned out the Lapu so that they don't have an option for EXP Lapu. But yeah, you can still counter the Lapu, if you have an Esmeralda onto your side, because Esmeralda is a kind of a hero right now who is really good against the heroes like Lapu Lapu, Arlot, even Dyrot is really hard to counter Esme here. The only people who can counter Esme are CC and Yuzhong, but I don't think they are gonna pick it up. But the last two bans coming in from both the sides, it's gonna be Iritel and Nathan here, and Lancelot coming in from the side of Team Alu, Guinevere as well from the side of Team She Was 18. So do you think Guinevere is good against this composition?
We will have to find out, in my opinion, because Guinevere heavily reliant on the sets coming in. If the Guinevere can catch these people, then and if the Guinevere is playing well, uh, we might see the Guinevere winning here. But we already know Guinevere is not an S tier jungler. Lancelot, on the other hand, is a S tier jungler, has those dashes to utilize. So, in my opinion, the Lancelot edges it for me right now. And also, by the way, we are seeing there's no Bane ban coming here. So Alu featuring Fry kind of have the option to go for a Bane as well in the MM lane. We might be seeing a really
Might
strong
be.
MM, and it could change everything.
Might be, man. Because, right now we are getting to see the Lunax in the goal in and Arlott in the EXP, Kalia in the roam, Green in the jungle, and Kagura in the mid. So getting a Bane will be really really good. But the thing is, the light ultimate by Lunax can dodge out the deadly catch coming in from Bane, and she can deal a good amount of burst damage as well. So it's gonna be like do or die for both of them. If any one of them misses the skills, then it will cost them their lives because both of them have the potential to burst down each other in seconds. But Moskov will be the one getting picked instead of Bane because they know the chunky ones are there from the side of team. She Was 18, Kalia, Guinevere as well, and Arlott sometimes with defense items. But yeah, Moskov, to be honest, is a kind of a hero who does outplays every time. I've seen Crisis playing Moscow so well yesterday in the Autumn Land Championship. To be honest, bro just did the outplay there. But yeah, we don't have to discuss about that here because it's gonna be team Alu FT Fry having the Moscow onto their side, and the draft is complete here. So, Vision, which team has the better draft in your opinion?
In my opinion, Alu featuring Fry kind of has the better draft there because we're seeing the Alice being picked out, the Gatot Kacha and the Rome as well, Lancelot as well here. So these three heroes, I'm kind of looking forward to how they play out here. While on the side of 18, these picks that they have, except Kalea, are kind of like A tier, not really S tier pick. We're not seeing any S tier picks here, but you never know. if their micro is good, if they can land these sets, if they can make some plays, we'll probably be seeing something else happen, and the side of 18 might take this with edge over the side of Alu featuring Fred.
Absolutely, man. But here we are in the land of Dawn, guys, and maybe Kali are having some network issues, standing in a base. But in the bottom lane, we are getting to see both the EXP laners waiting for each other to do the first move so they can just start the rumpus there. And Team Alu, their rumor is just helping the jungler to farm as fast as possible because they know once the jungler gets the upper hand in the farm and he gets level 5 before the objective, the neutral objective, then they can just secure it very very well because one level difference increases the damage of the retribution here.
Of course, and it looks like Kalea has woken up. Whatever the issue the Kalea was having, it looks like there's no issue because the Kalea is moving. The Kalea is inbounder. The Kalea train will be moving and trying to provide vision there. But we see the Lunox kind of having a bit of pressure, but it looks like they'll be backing off now. It looked like Gato Kacha and the God would be going for the sneak attack on towards the Lunox, but they retreated. Right now, it looks like there's the Guinevere as well doing the same thing that the Gatot Kacha and the God were trying to create, but it won't happen again. They're all playing safe. They know it's a best of three. They know whoever wins this goes to the top eight. So they'll all be playing safe right now and trying to not make any
Absolutely,
mistake.
man. You know, like it's the best of three series, and the one winning the first round will be getting a moral boost onto the side, and it will affect the second round as well. But here we are getting to see the neutral objective is here in the top lane as well. A little bit of poke damage and skirmish might happen as well at any time, but AOG popping up, the jump is there by the Guinevere, but the retribution is there, but Kagura will be the one securing the turtle and the first blood in the hands of Mimir there onto Flower Panty. Mimir teleporting off there. Alfonsi, Fruity Panty. Oh my god, what kind of name is this, bro? You just got taken down by Kini TZ here. Oh my god, what kind of a gameplay coming in here by the side of Team Red. Despite losing the objective, they secure the kills and they are having the upper hand onto the goal.
Some questionable names indeed, but it is what it is. If they want that name, they can keep it, I guess. With Sopranos Raid right now, providing a bit of vision. He was trying to zone Han and Ken a bit, but it looked like he saw Ken coming in, so he had to retreat there and provide more vision. It
Oh,
looked
oh,
like
oh, the jump coming in. Okay, Kalia won't be using the Tsunami Slam because she knows the Moscow have the Purify and the skill might be wasted. So she will just back off without using the the tone coming in with the Spear of Misery as well. The stun coming in and the ultimate by God is there with the light form of the ultimate. Lunax escaping but will be taken down with the AOG and the SOD coming in by the Moscow here. The Shin is there but no one will be there getting taken down. The tone is there. The semi umbrella have been used but no one will be taken down. The trade goes to the side of Team Alu still.
exactly. That was one hell of a fight, but it looks like Alu Feature and Pride will be edging this because they're 3-0 right now. They have a what about a 1.8k goal lead. Looks like Tower ends up ends up taking down the lead right here.
Mhm. A nice gameplay, a nice decision coming in by Guinevere because when your goal lane is getting ganked simultaneously, you just have to go to the EXP lane so that you can get the kill onto the opponent's EXP laner. When you know that and you just secure it, your EXP laners get the upper hand and he can rotate for the turtle here. And look at there. Flower Panty just engaging for God there. God will be taken down in the hands of Guinevere. One more kill. Fruity Panty will be taken down as well, but the turtle will be secured by Kini TZ with the Phantom Execution and the Punchers. He will be escaping here, but the final slash coming in. Mimir with the slaver amount of HP. Will she be able to escape? The question is, but no, she will be taken down. Kalia falling off as well in the end of Garotkacha. Garotkacha in a really bad position. Will he be able to escape? He is so chunky to be taken down. SOD coming in, but misses out. And look at that, Xing still going on in the mid lane.
Looks like they'll playing it safe now because this team fight, they went the side of Alu featuring Pride just went from 3-0 lead on kills to 4-4. It's equal now. The goal gap is not as big as it was previously. Now it's only like 700 goal gap. So this team fight, even though even though they had a plan, but the execution wasn't there yet. Because the side of 18 said, you know what, we might lose this turtle, but will still try to get these kills because Gunniver jumped onto the guard and Gunniver has to take him out. What a setup coming in from him, by the way, earlier. Right now, we're seeing Gatot Kacha and Moscow in the top lane. But
Oh,
Luna,
oh, the light farm have been used up by the Lunax there. She will just use it to clean up the land, but it won't be enough. And the top lane, we might see a skirmish happening because four people there from the side of Team Alu Price. Softener's raid charging for the tone, but won't be using it on anyone. And in bottom lane as well, both the explainers trying to, have some way to take each other down. But in the middle end, the ultimate have been used by Guinevere, but she will be missing that kill onto Lancelot, but will be getting the kill onto Gordier. Eugene got taken down, and this might be the chance for team. She was 18 to get the Lord, because it's not gonna be the 18 seconds here. It's gonna be the 5 seconds, 2 seconds here. The turtle coming in.
it looks like they'll be going for the turtle dance there. But Kenny TZ making his way.
Oh, oh, the AOG popping up and the teleportation and the ultimate coming in by Alice. Shut down on the flower panty. The turtle have been secured by Lancelot. Pretty Panty in a really bad position. Look at their Lancelot with so much of damage and the farm coming in. Lunox escaping with the slaver amount of HP. Kini TZ still chasing on. Oh my god, Kini TZ, will he be able to take him down? But no, with the Thorn Rose, he tried to dodge it, but with the Tsunami Slam, Kalia securing the kill onto Lancelot. Nice decision coming in. One more charge coming in. Swapnaro's raid in a bad position. This is gonna be Kagura getting the kill onto Swapnaro's raid.
And they really thought he was Kurt Angle the way he slammed him, the way he slammed Finitizi into the turret and took him down. This was really amazing coming in from the Kalea right here. He is looking like a pro WWE wrestler the way he's been using those slams. But looks like there will be Cien who will be under pressure by the Lunox. And I don't know if he does have the vision on Ken, but Ken is there. Ken is lurking around the corner. Right now, Pans trying to put a lot of pressure onto Cien. The Lunox knows he has his back. He has backup there in the bushes, but looks like Gato Kacha will be sensing the danger here, and he will come to the side aid of his friend of his Moscow here. While God and Lancelot pushing in the mid lane. Now we see Cian and Soprano's raid, preparing a raid maybe. Will they be going to do a raid on this Kagura right here? Because the Kagura is the only one in the top lane right now, and there's these two looking to get a kill, but looks like
Might be happening. Might be happening, because King Cheesy, look at him going in, and the jump coming in as well by the Guinevere. The ultimate have been popped up. King Cheesy, bad position. Fruity Pandy got the kill onto the Lancelot, but the SOD have been landed onto the point. Teleportation coming in by Mimir, but won't be able to chase down Flower Panty here. The AOG popping in a really bad position. Team 18 is, and look at there, Fruity Panty really very strong with the damage. The final slash has been used up. Moscow already got taken down. One more kill. Got down in the hands of Fruity Panty. Double kill it will be. Kalia got taken down here in the skirmish happening, and right now the damage is really there. Mimir getting the double kill as well onto Kagura. Fruity Bandy is the only one survivor there. The final slash having used as well, but with the vengeance he is just trying to deal some damage to them. But Mimir and Arlot, both of them are so chunky, so damage coming in from them, and the lifesteal as well. They are sustaining, but the Lord, meanwhile, Flower Pandy will be securing it. The Phantom Execution, Found Rose is there. Moscow in a bad position, got taken down again, unstoppable in the hands of Arlot.
Fruity, by the way, he's 5-1-2 right now. He's logged in. He is not that good. That doesn't have that much sustain. But the way he's been super aggressive, he took down Cian. He knows what he can do, and he's been using these slashes. He's just out there. He's literally out there, and he's been playing this game wonderfully right now. He's been playing his EXP game wonderfully.
Absolutely, man. But look at there, in the bottom lane, the Tsunami Slam have been used upon Mimir. Mimir just got ganked up by 4 people, got taken down in the bottom lane, and the bottom lane tier 1 will be destroyed as well. Lord marching from the top lane, the final stars have been used in the mid lane. The mid lane tier 1 might get destroyed, but no, it will be defended by the side of team Alu. But the question is how long they will be able to do it. right now. The team is just forcing out all the sides. Look at their Xing happening to clear other lands. But in the top lane, Tier 2 will be destroyed successfully by the Lord here. And our Lord is just onto his way, dealing the damage, the poke damages onto the enemy. There might be a perfect flicker and final slash setup coming in, maybe with the semi umbrella, but Tier 1 of the midland have been destroyed, guys.
Their name might be Alu featuring Fried, but the way they're playing this, they're the ones getting fried here. So I hope
Absolutely, man.
I hope they can make a comeback here for their own sakes here. Because the way this has been going on, it looks like it's 207. There's a 3K goal lead for the side of 18 here. But the side of Alu featuring Fried needs to lock in. They need to, yeah, they need to get in the zone. Is what's going to happen here because if this continues like it has been continuing.
The jump coming in. Revitalize have been popped up by Gatot Kacha. The engage is there by Mimir. AOG popping up. Eugene getting the kill onto two people. Arlot down. Guinevere down. SOD coming in. Won't be connected to anyone. Three people surviving. But look at their Alice coming in. Getting the kill onto Kagura. Oh my god, Lunax with his labor amount of HP surviving. Sane just missed it with few shots. But the mid lane tier 1 will be destroyed. For the side of team. She was 18 and tier 2 will be broke, taken down as well. Team Alu are just trying to push out, just as you mentioned, they are not gonna get fried, they are gonna fry the enemy this time.
The way they logged in just after I said that, are they listening to the conversation here? Because yo, they got a triple kill. They were logged in. They heard that they were like, alright, we have heard Fission talk too much. Now we gotta lock in, show him what we're capable of. We gotta go in right now.
Might be, bro.
And they have
Might be.
turned the goal difference onto their side now, by the way. They have like a 1.4k goal lead right now. Like, this just came so quick.
Look at there. Spear of Misery coming in and the kill. Oh my god, that was a bad decision coming in by Guinevere. But oh my god, what a shot coming in by this side of Team Alu. They are just back online. Tables are getting turned now, and in the bottom lane side, Team Alu just waiting for someone to come because the Lord is started. They will be securing it without any contest because the jungler from the side of Team She Was 18 is dead.
Indeed, it looked like Alu featuring Fry wants to get this done once and for all. Because the way they were on the Lord, as soon as they took down the Gulliver, they were like, "Alright, we can't be wasting any more time. We need this Lord. Let's get this done and over with." They took it like really fast, and now they're on to business again. They're back in business because the Lord is marching down on the mid lane right here. You see the Moscow trying to clear the bot lane and provide more pressure, take down the inhibitors as much as he can, while Gato is on the mid.
Look at there, the blue team turret have been destroyed from the top lane. Bottom lane tier 2 have been destroyed as well. Skinny TZ will be the one destroying it, and the Lord will be taken down easily, maybe in the mid lane. But the team Alu are all charged up, coming in with the wave of the minions. The AOG popping up there. The Tsunami Slam have been used by the Kalia onto Gatkacha, but Gatkacha is so chunky to be taken down and in a really bad position. Moscow was, but the Arlord will be the one taken down. Gatot Kacha taken down as well here with the Shimkini TZ trying to escape, but Flower will be the one getting the kill. The double kill might be there as well, but with the bad luck, he might get taken down in the hands of Mimir. And both the teams are with the equal trade here, losing two people. The EXP and jungle for the side of Team 18 and Team Alu losing their jungler and the roamer.
It's a two for two trade indeed. But the way the tides of battle has switched, this side of Alu featuring Fire currently has a 3.3k goal gap, and they're playing really well because in these last few moments that we saw in these last few fights, they've been completely on it. They were like, okay, we need to lock in and we need to go crazy. They've been going crazy, and it looks like this might be the momentum they needed, and this might be the momentum they would need to carry on for this game to end in their favor. But it looks like we'll have to see what happens now because this is an interesting battle. The tables have turned, like you said. And it was like the meme we see where it's like call the ambulance, but not for me. Because after being taken down, after being injured this badly in the early game, it looks like Alu featuring Fry switched on and they turned the whole game around.
Absolutely, man. But look at there, the skirmish might happen in any moment because both the teams is all charged up. One more Spirit of Misery coming in, but won't be connected. Flower this time will be escaping out, but the Lord will be there in 20 seconds, guys. So let's see which team is gonna get this Lord, because the one who will be getting this Lord might be getting the inhibitors or might be able to end the match as well.
Exactly. This Lord is a really crucial fight for both these sides here, because this Lord will be dictating a lot in this game. Right now, we see the side of 18 already near the Lord. They want to take this Lord dance head on. Moskov, by the way, in the top lane, he might want to use his ult to come teleport to the team fight.
Oh, look at there, the taunt coming in onto Guinevere. Guinevere will be escaping out, but the Lord might be taken down by Kintizi there. Flower Panty in a good position, might be engaging for the Lord, but Gadot Kacha is there as well. Moscow doing the split push from the top lane, and right now we are getting to see Alice disturbing out the backliners. ASOD connecting onto the point, but this time the retribution will be scarred by Guinevere. What a gameplay coming in. EOG popping up as well. Guinevere getting chased down by Kintizi. Got to catch Guinevere Alice as well. Guinevere running out from the position, but this time the semi umbrella coming in with the Thorn Rose. Lancelot dodging it, but right now in the backline, Lunax going in. Shane will be taken down. Four people there from the side of Team Alu. Gatotkacha will be the second one taken down. Panty getting the double kill. Might be the triple here. But Mimir is so chunky. Is so hard to take him down. But triple is there, guys. And two people are there surviving from the side of Team Alu. Will they be able to defend it? Because five people are just marching in with the Lord in the midland. And the charge coming again. The jump is there. Fruity getting the kill. Fantasy got taken down by Eugene, but Eugene will be the one taken down as well. And this time, the first round goes to the side of Team She Was a Teen. Oh my god, what a gameplay coming in. We just thought the tables might get turned, but Team She Was a Teen be like, wait a minute. Who are you? We are the ones who'll take the match.
Indeed,
Isn't
what a
it,
game.
Pigeon?
Yes, it is. Indeed, what a game, by the way. A 17-minute exciting game, action packed, a lot of twists in this game. But anyways, enough of our yapping because we'll be moving on to the next game right now, or the second game of in the best of three.
Hello, hello, guys, and we are back again with the second round of the best of three series between Team Alu FT versus She Was 18. And just as we saw, She Was 18 got the round one onto the side, and maybe they have the moral booster as well. And Alu, they are afraid of the Kalia here. The respect ban is there from the side of Team Alu. They don't want the tsunami slams happening to them again, and here we are in the drafting phase, guys. So, Fusion, what do you think? Team Alu, will they be able to do the comeback, or is it gonna be Team 18
For their
getting a
sake,
clean sweep?
for their sakes, I hope Team Alu can do a comeback. They got Soprano's raid. Hopefully, he does make a raid like one of the tax departments, and he gets a win there. Because like they wouldn't be needing this win if they wanted to go to the last game, and it's better for us as well because we get to enjoy more action. We get to see 3 games in a row. But I guess the side of 18 will not be letting it happen, will not be letting that slide because they have the momentum, they have the one game win. They will want to make this two. They will want to end it ASAP, and they will want to go back to whatever they're doing, maybe scrimming, maybe practicing. We'll see.
Absolutely, man. Because the first match is to analyze your opponent, how they play, and what are their best picks here. But yeah, let's see. Because we never know what the opponent have in their pocket. And Team Alu banning out the Lunax, the Kalia, the Arlod, the ones who just disturbed them in the previous match. And Team 18, they are going with the Yushanshin Grok and the Yushin ban. Pretty similar, just like the previous match bans. But yeah, the first pick this time goes to the side of Team Alu and will be locking down the Angela. What do you think? Is it gonna be the Angela Midland or is it gonna be the Angela Rome here?
Since it's Eugen, we know Eugen is a mid laner. Eugen will be going for the Angela mid lane, providing a lot of sustain to his team. But the thing that I'm more interested about and seeing is right now, what will this decide of Alu featuring try pick now? Because we have seen previously in this tournament that whenever there's an Angela mid lane, the side goes for a really sustain comp with the fighter in the MM lane as well. And the Angela does well, does indeed really work well, providing that more sustain for their side. But right now, we also do see Flower on the Lancelot pick as tier jungler. We already know what Flower or what a Lancelot can do on an S tier jungler, while Fruit going for that Glue pick. Glue,
Oh,
really
oh,
annoying. Me personally, by the way, I like to call Glue the Diddy of MLBB. So
oh. Oh my god. But yeah, this time it's gonna be Flower with the Lancelot. So King Teasy, he still have the option for the Fredrin, because Fredrin is a kind of a hero in the utility zone who can counter any Ashishin. That's the reason he is called the Daddy Fredrin of MOBA 5v5, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang as well here. And Fruity Panty with the glue this time. And Kinitizi, is he planning to go with the Alice jungle here? Or is it gonna be the sun? Let's see what is he gonna pick. Bro is just hovering over the sun here. Sopneros raid. He is Sane going with the Nathan, Kinitizi with the Hayabusa. But do you think Hayabusa with the Angela combo will be that good?
I don't think personally that would be that good. As you know, an Angela on a Lancelot or an Angela on a Joy is really good. But an Angela on a Hayabusa, we know the Hayabusa won't be seen most of the time when he's using his ult. But seeing on that Nathan pick as well. Ian is on a S tier MM right now, while Pants goes for the Claude pick. Claude, even though he might not be one of the top MMs right now, but Claude is really good. We see the Claude being picked up, and right now they'll be banning another hero, which is in Sopranos' pool. They've banned the Grog, they've banned the Gatot Kacha as well. They know Sopranos plays really well. He knows what he's doing, and he is really annoying to deal with. So they'll be banning out 2 of his heroes as well.
Uh-huh. The bands, the picks have been done. The ban is here. The Kacha will be getting banned by the side of team. She was 18, and Kadita getting banned as well.
Indeed, the Kadita ban. The Kadita gets banned out as well right now, but we see a ban coming in from Ken. can be banning is what we're interested in seeing. There's still a few options for Mimir and Sopranos to pick. Sopranos will obviously be going on attack. I've seen Sopranos on a Kufra previously, so maybe they would want to ban out the Kufra as well, just to put a lot more pressure onto Sopranos. But Mimir, he's really good as well, and there's still the Alice left for him. And it is indeed a ban on Mimir's hero pool. They have banned out the Alice right here.
Absolutely, man. And look at there. One more band coming in is it's gonna be the Alice cuz team 18 knows that Alice is so annoying from the EXP lane. To be honest, it's so annoying, man.
I agree. But right now, Soprano's taking his time with this ban. He's down to 15 seconds. But they're thinking about it. They know they want to ban these two out. There's Ken left, and we saw Ken on the Kalea last time, but the Kalea is already banned. And while we also see their mid laner still left with a pick. So it's like, who will they be banning? It looks like they didn't ban anyone. They just took way too long to think. I think they needed a bit more than 45 seconds. But unfortunately, that is not the case in the banning phase because we will only get 45 seconds. Anything more is, yeah, it's not possible. You gotta talk to Moontone about this. But Ken on the Khalid pick. So we are going to be seeing a lot of invades here, by the way. Uh, we all know if there's a roamer Khalid or a roamer Hilda, there's invades coming in. This and a Khalid is really annoying to assassin junglers. So this Hayabusa is going to be in a lot of trouble since minute one.
Mm-hmm. Hayabusa is a kind of a jungler. He is like the either he is gonna be really very good or he is just gonna poop around the match. Cause Hayabusa really does needs the snowball, onto him to be the one rocking the match around. But right now, the Lapu Lapu, the Kufra pick coming in, Kufra especially for the Lancelot, not to let him dash around. And look at there, Khalid and Lilia as well. And guys, the draft is complete from both the sides. So this time, Vision, which team do you think is stronger?
This time, I feel like Alu featuring Fry has locked in. They got Sopranos on his Kufra, and like I said, I've seen Sopranos on the Kufra before. He's really good on the Kufra. So I don't know if the side of 18 will be regretting letting him on the Kufra, but looks like Mimir, Kinitisi, and all, and even Eugen, all are really strong heroes, really S and A tier heroes this time. While the side of 18 they're going for that same thing, but we also they don't really these guys don't really need S tier heroes on their side like a lot of them because they just have that micro. They just know what they're doing with these heroes. Maybe it's their comfort picks, and we all know a comfort pick is still a comfort pick, and the players who are on their comfort pick can do really well. So this time, I think Alu
Absolutely, man.
still has the draft, but only time will tell right now.
'Cause, comfort pick is always better than the meta picks. Because what's the use of having a meta pick if you don't know how to use it? But when you're with your comfort pick, you can just rock around even against the counter. And here we are in the land of Dawn, guys. This is gonna be the second match of the evening of the best of three series, top 16, and the winning team will be qualifying for the top 8 rounds. And the first round went to the side of team. She was 18, and let's see what's gonna happen in the mid lane. We might see some skirmishes happening. Sopneros raid with the Kufra, and the Angela mid lane is here. But I don't think like Angela mid is gonna be that good because I don't see anyone so good with the combination of Angela except the Lapu Lapu here.
I mean, you are right, but the Angela can provide more sustain to the Slapu Lapu and also Sopranos on that Kufra. But usually, when you want to play a protect Mr. President comp with a Nathan in the goal lane, you usually go for a tanky jungler. And right now, they do not have a tanky jungler. They have a Hayabusa. So this is not completely a Mr. Protect the President comp, but it is something still.
Absolutely, man. But here we might get to see a gang coming in, maybe, because Khalid is just hovering around the top lane near the Nathan because he knows Nathan, if he gets the farm, he is a
Like
menace in
here's
the late
Aina.
game. And the charge might be there. The Tyrant charge is here. The Tyrant Rage have been used up, but with the BMI, Claude will be dashing around, and right now we are getting to see the turtle getting spawned in the 10 seconds. And look at there, the revitalize have been popped up, the sand guard have been used, but Kenny TZ with a shadow kill getting that kill onto Khalid, and he will be getting the upper hand with the kill here, because if he gets one buff, so he might get the level 5 and might get the upper hand in the turtle as well. They will be directly going for the turtle here, and both the teams waiting for the right time to just go in and start the skirmish here. And the charge is ready. The Tyrant Rage have been used up. The River Fighter is there. The Hard Guard onto Lapu Lapu. Grab is there from Blue. The Flower Pantry will be securing the turtle there. Kini TZ got taken down by Glue there. Mimir got taken down as well. Sopnaros raid with the jumping ball there. Flower Panty got taken down inside the turret. Oh my god, what a fight coming in. Both the teams have the trade, the equal trade, and the threats are getting connected to Khalid there. And look at there, the Raising Sandstorm coming in onto Kinitizi. He got taken down, and with the sliver amount of HP, but no, Khalid got taken down again in the hands of Mimir. Hard guard onto Mimir here. Mimir is just trying to be the unstoppable one here. He is just going all in. The grab is onto Mimir there by Fruity Panty, but he will be surviving.
What an action-packed game indeed. They have Shinji working overtime right now. Shinji had to go through all that team fighting going on. He had to go play by play right there. Thank you so much, Shinji, for that. But right now it looks like Lancelot. Sopranos Raid and Lancelot going head to head. Lancelot getting in a lot of trouble by Sopranos Raid. Sopranos Raid is raiding his buff right now. But we see the Khalid and the Claude in the top lane trying to provide a bit of pressure on towards this Nathan. They know what CN can do. We saw when CN pops off, he pops off. He's like a champagne bottle. Once you pop it, yeah, all the fish is coming out. But right now,
Absolutely, man. But yeah, the skirmish might happen in any time. But did you notice the kills are all going with the same flow from both the sides? Because none of the side wants to lose. Team 18, they just want to do the clean sweep, and Team Alu just holding on so that they can go for the third round and might be doing the comeback here. But the Tyrant's Rage coming in for the Lilia. Lilia got the half HP drop down, and the Raging Sandstorm have been wasted by Khalid.
the
Oh
Khalid
my
ended up
god,
using the Raging Sandstorm on
the
towards
BMI and the Blazing Duet have been used up as well in the top lane. And look at the Tyrant's Rage is here. Sopner's Rage securing the kill onto Panteezy. The turtle is finally here. Hard guard onto Nathan. Oh my god, what kind of a fight is going on? Like one or another is getting taken down, but Tyrant's Revenge have been used with the Flicker combo by Cobra. The turtle have been resetted, but this time Kinitizi will be the one securing it. But Sopner's Raid got taken down instantly by the Lancelot. Lancelot coming in with the Phantom Execution. The Puncher have been used up. Will be dashing around with the Punchers again and again. Might go in, but no. Will be backing off. Eugene with the low amount of mana backing off. And right now, Flower Panty just going for the red buff here. The Hard Guard onto Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu might be engaging. The Bravest Fighter have been used up with a sliver amount of HP. The ultimate have been used by Lilia to dash around. Will be escaping. Might get taken down, and yeah, she will be taken down in the hands of Kenny Cheesy. Lancelot falls as well in the hands of Lapu Lapu. Flower Panty with a grab there onto Eugene. Eugene might get taken down, but no, Fruity Panty will just back off without, trying that hard to take him down here.
Indeed, what a fight coming in. This Lancelot, by the way, Flower and Sopranos, they have some sort of grudge. Because the way Sopranos has been annoying him, Flower just went straight for the Kufra in that turtle fight. He was like, no, you're too annoying, brother. I can't let this slide, and he just ended up taking the kill on the Kufra instead. Right now, we see a mobilization coming on to the Khalid here. But the Khalid, he just takes a bit of damage and he goes away because it's like, yeah, he won't be taking too much damage. He doesn't want to go here, and he just like Aladdin, he goes on his sand carpet and he just runs away.
And the skirmish is happening again. Nathan getting the kill onto Khalid, but will be punished instantly by Pantezy in the top lane.
Indeed. Now, right now, we see Fruity providing a lot of pressure on towards the side of this Lapu Lapu here. He knows what Mimir can do. Mimir is 2-1-2 right now, and he will. But Flower is Fruity is 1-0-3 as well. So he's going to try to poke him a little, make sure he stays under his turret, and make sure he can rotate as much as he wants to. Because the way he's been rotating, he's been making a lot of sets. He's been a thorn in this bush, and he's been doing a lot. Even though we don't realize how much he's doing, and he's back again.
Oh, the skirmish is happening. The turtle will be secured by the Hayabusa. Lancelot falling off in the hands of Mimir. The hard guard is onto Mimir here. Mimir is all unstoppable, dealing so much of a damage. Double kill again in his hands on Pantezy. Oh my god, Mimir, what are you made up of, buddy? You are just rocking the match. Getting the triple kill as well onto Lilia. And now Team 18, maybe they are afraid of Mimir this time. Because banning out his Alice is wrong here. They should have banned out the Lapu Lapu.
And like I said, the minute Fruity lets this Lapu Lapu or Mimir breathe, and as soon as he has room to rotate, it's just over. He just goes into a team fight. He gets a triple kill like he did. He's 5-1-2 now. The second he lets it loose, or he has something that he can do, it's just yeah, it's just over.
And in the bottom lane as well, the skirmish is happening. The quad shadow coming in, the shadow will still have been used, but no one will be taken down here. Pantezy with the slaver amount of HP escaping. Fruity Panty with the slaver amount of HP as well will be taken down in the hands of Hayabusa, but Sopnaros Raid will be taken down as well. But look at there, the charge coming in with the entropy and the basic damage here. Sin will be getting that kill onto Lilia. Bottom lane tier 1 will be destroyed as well.
The bottom laner does get destroyed, and right now we see Flower trying to secure this blue buff from the hands of Uki.
Oh, look at there, the retribution coming in by Kinitiz is securing his buff here, and Mimir just standing near the blue that time because he knows once Flower Panty comes in, he just have to get the hard guard onto him and charge on him because he have the damage to take him down, burst down anyone here. The Titan's Rage coming in again by Sopnor's Raid, and look at there, the skirmish might happen in any moment.
Looks like there'll be another battle here. Mimir
Oh,
going
oh,
in.
oh, oh, look at there. The revitalize have been popped up by Khalid to heal up his teammate, but this time Lancelot with a chin getting a kill onto Yuji. Kinty got taken down as well, but Khalid will be the one falling off. And Sopnaros Raid got taken down as well with the grab and the split by the glue, and for his life the entropy have been used up. Nathan escaping, but how long will he be able to escape? The question is, and the answer will be yes, but the lord will be secured by the side of team. She was 18 cause the jungler is already down from the side of team Alu.
And now it looks like this Lord will be getting secured by the side of 18 here. They wasted no time in securing this Lord, and now they will be looking to capitalize on this with this Lord against the side of Alu featuring Fryer. But FT Fryer, they do have the goal lead, but it's a really minute or minuscule lead here. They only have a 400 or 300 goal advantage. It looks like it's slimming down. They only have 100 goal lead.
Oh, in the bottom lane, the Brave Spider coming in, but with the Raging Sandstorm, Khalid will be escaping from the zone, and Khalid is just there near Hayabusa so that he can deal some damage onto him. But he will be helping his Lancel out to get some creeps so that he can get a level advantage here. The level difference is there for sure. The Tyrant's Rage is coming again, but it will land it onto Fruity Bandy. Not much of a damage coming in, and the Lord marching from the top lane. So do you think, Fusion, this is gonna be the end for the team Alu? Cause team 18 is all charged up.
I do not think this will be is the end just yet, because we know to secure an end here right now, they kind of need to tone this Lapu Lapu up.
Oh, the Raging Sandstorm coming in, but no follow-up by his teammate. Lord will be taken down easily, and look at there, the Quachero and the Shadow kill have been used upon them, but with the BMI, Panties is trying to escape, but with the Bravest Fighter monster kill in the hands of Lapu Lapu, hard guard onto him, dealing so much of a damage, chasing out the enemy there. Purify have been used by Lilia, but will be taken down. Godlike in the hands of Mimir. Mimir is the one rocking the match around with the hard guard onto him right now. He's just chasing around the enemy. He is not afraid of anyone. Bravest Fighter popping up as well. Land Shocker have been used by him. Will he be able to take Lancelot down? The question is, Lancelot in a really bad position might get taken down, but Khalid in the way of saving Lancelot will be taken down. Lancelot in a really bad position. Puncher missed up. Mimir getting the kill. Legendary onto Flower Pansy. Oh my god, what's going on here? Look at there, one more kill, but this is gonna be Eugene getting the kill onto Fruity Pandy here. Two people only surviving from this side of team. She was 18 and Team Alu are just turning out the tables. They are pushing from the bottom lane this time. They might be able to defend it. And yeah, but the hard guard is onto Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu might try to engage here.
Lapu Lapu like a bloodhound or a vampire right here, by the way. The moment he gets a sniff or a whiff of the blood, like the way he got the whiff of blood on Pants earlier, he went in for the kill. And as soon as we saw him getting a kill on this Claude here, the whole side of Alu featuring Fry switched on. And the way they were chasing the side of 18 here, like bloodhounds searching for blood right here. And they managed to chase them down. They managed to get all these kills. They were locked in, they were switched on, they were turned up. So this guy Mimi needs to be stopped. They need to find a solution for him.
Oh, absolutely, man. By the puncher, the Tonrose Phantom Execution getting used by the Lancelot here to deal some damage onto the backline, but Sane getting that kill onto Flower Panty with the entropy and a hard guard onto Lapu Lapu, securing the Lord. It will be Kinny Cheesy 1-1 trade going on from both the sides, but Panty chasing down Shane. Shane got taken down, and right now look at that Fruity Panty with the grab. The split is there, but Mimir getting the legendary again. The hard guard is already onto Mimir here. Oh my god, Team Alu FT Fry are just frying the match. It's gonna be Lapu Lapu, the MVP for sure for this match, man.
Indeed, and looks like both the sides would want to do something. They want to end this as fast as they can, but the side of 18 right now trying to take this Lord down. They will try to defend against this pressure being built up from all the features right here. And they're doing well. It looks like they have
Oh, look at there, the land shocker is there. Mimir, the hard guard onto him, sustaining so much. The Tyrant Rage is here. The Tyrant Revenge have been used. Fruity Panty got taken down. Eugene got taken down as well. The bottom lane, tier 3 have been taken down. Mimir there, sustaining so much with the bravest fighter. Oh my god, what kind of a damage coming in from his side. Legendary again. Bro, Mimir, what are you made up of? You're just the one-man army, to be honest, for now. But Mimir might be in a bad position, but no, Lancelot won't be able to take him down here. The bravest fighter is here again. The damage, oh my god. Sane and Lapu Lapu. Sane getting the double kill on the Flower Panty, and this might be the end for Team She Was 18. And this is gonna be the comeback, maybe for the side of Team Alu. But look at there, Blue coming in, but they will be just locking out the base, and this is a comeback coming in from the side of Team Alu.
what a match, Shinji. The way this match played out, it's now 1-1. Both the sides have one win in their bags. And this will be going on to a game three. Really exciting match, really action-packed games. These sides did not put their foot out off the gas at any second. But
Absolutely, man.
now we're moving on to game three. We're really excited. The chat is probably excited. Everyone's excited. So without further ado, now these were your
Hello, hello, guys, and we are back again with the third round. You didn't expect it to get so long here with the third round, but here we are. Both the teams settle down with the 1-1 score here. What kind of a gameplay have been made by the side of Team Alu by Mimir with the hard guard by Eugene onto him with the Angela, and that's the reason the first ban coming in from the side of Team 18 is gonna be Lapu Lapu this time, and Alu banning out the Kalia just like the previous match here, guys. So, Fusion, what do you think? This Lapu Lapu ban is a respect and really very necessary, isn't it?
The bans on Mimir, this brother needs his whole hero bolt band if you want to stop him. Because the way he's been playing on the Arlo, the way he's been playing on the Lapu Lapu, and it's crazy. The way he's been playing on these heroes in the EXP lane, he needs to be stopped. And I think the side of 18 don't want to see his don't wouldn't be happy to see his Lapu Lapu again. So they indeed ended up banning it. Yi Senshin being banned as well, by the way, by the side of 18, while Alu have managed to ban the Arlot and the Kalea. So we won't be seeing any of these four heroes this game. But 18 does also ban C in this pick here, which is the Nathan.
Oh my god, Team 18 is literally very disturbed by these two heroes. One is Lapu, one is Nathan. They just changed their mind and banned these two heroes. They'll be like, we can bear the annoying thing coming in by the LS in the team fights, but Lapu with the damage, we can't bear it, man. He's just destroying all of us in the middle of the fight. But the last band of the first phase, it's gonna be the Angela this time. Because Team Alu knows that opponent had the first pick and they might pick it. But look at there, Pantizi might be going with the Grog Golem here.
It looks like hands on the pick. He has managed to pick out the Grok ST rumor. We all know what the Grok can do. Also, we've seen previously Sopranos raid on that Grok. He's been doing wonders on that Grok. So this is kind of a I'm taking the ST rumor away from you, and you won't be able to pick him now because we've seen what you can do, and we all know what a Grok can do. So we won't be letting you have him instead. Eugen on their signature pick as well, by the way, right now. Eugen in the previous matches in this tournament has used Zushin a lot in that mid lane. And the presence coming in from Eugen has been immense for the side of Alu featuring Five. And we get to see this Zushin again. This is the third game. This is a do or die situation right now for both these teams. So Eugen wants to be on that comfort pick, on that Zushin, and provide a lot of damage. While Mimir on that Yuzong this time. A lot of early game damage coming in from the Yuzong, by the way. While we also see a Lunox being picked out and Flower on the Fredrin from the side of 18. These picks, we've all seen what they can do. And this will be really interesting to see again.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, the burst damage will be really very good by the Lunox if she can just utilize it well. And this time we might get to see the Lunox Midland. And finally, the Panda is here, the Kung Fu Panda of MOBA 5v5. Akai is here with a heavy spin in the battlefield. And this is gonna be really annoying for the Fredrin here. Because with the heavy spin, he'll be locking down Fredrin onto the wall and will be securing objectives really very easily with the retribution.
We do see Poe being picked out here by Sopranos Raid. This time he usually goes with the Squirtle PFP, but this time we'll be switching his allegiance and pledging his allegiance to a Kung Fu Panda instead. So we see him on the Akai right now while Kinitizi is going for that ban. Who will Kinitizi be banning? There's a few good options here. Maybe they want to go for a CC ban because we do know there's currently an EXP laner left. Oh wait, it's not an EXP lane that's left. It's a roamer that's left because Pants is on the Grok EXP lane right now. So there is a roamer left. Esmeralda being banned out though because there is still a slight chance Pants does indeed end up giving this Grok to Ken. But as it stands, we will have to find out.
Absolutely, man. But Esmeralda ban coming in, that's pretty questionable here. And I've seen Esmeralda getting countered by the Yuzhong here. Despite having the shield in the early game, Esme does gets countered by this Yuzhong. So I wanna know, like, are you sure, Mimir? This was a good decision? But yeah, the Granger ban coming in as well by this side of team. She was 18.
Indeed, we do see a Granger ban. We know what a Granger could do. Those stacks, those 80 stacks, a Granger on those high stacks is one is a menace. And the side of 18 does not want to deal with that. They've banned out Cian's Nathan. Now it's the Granger. It depends on seeing now who will you ban. He will choose to ban Kimmy instead. We know the immobilization that Kimmy can provide and the Gatling gun from the side. This machine gun coming in from the side of a Kimmy is crazy. The damage, the burst is crazy. And now Lancelot banned from the side of 18 as well.
Absolutely, man. The Lancelot ban is there, but X-Borg will be picked out by Kinetizi. There will be a Kai room. I was presuming it as the Akai jungle, but this is gonna be the Akai roam here. Masha getting picked for the EXP lane, and the last pick coming in. What is it gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be a marksman or it's gonna be something different? Because we are seeing Pentz is the goal laner, but he already locked down the Grok. So there might be a support roam coming in, maybe like a Matilda or a Phyla. And yes, it is that of Matilda might be there.
W prediction. It looks like you told them what to pick because the way you said it, the way you called it out play by play, they were like, okay, you know what? Shinji's right. We'll take Shinji's word for it. We'll go for the Matilda pick because we do need that support.
Absolutely, man.
They listen to you, I guess. You might have to be their coach and Cian right now going for that CC pick. We know what a CC can do in this meta in the goal lane. We've seen how well fighters have been being utilized in the goal lane, and Cian will want to show this side of 18 what he can do on the CC. He's played the classic marksman in the goal lane, but now he'll show us what he can do with a fighter in the goal lane as well.
Absolutely, man. And the draft is complete here. Both these sides with the fighters in the goal lane. Let's see which fighter becomes the god here. The CC in the goal lane and the Grok as well. Or maybe it might be the Marsha in the goal lane. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, we are complete with the draft for the third round. And both the teams looks really very strong and charged up. Especially the Kung Fu Panda there he is just showing the move, standing on one leg and be like, "Come on, buddy, let's start a fight." And here we are in the land of Dawn, guys. This is the third round here. And Vision, I know you're really very excited, aren't you?
Yes, of course I am. Now we'll be going into the land of dawn. We see Mimir marching down on the top lane. We want to see what he can do on the Yuzong. We've seen him being a menace on the Lapu Lapu, being a menace on the Alice. This time he's on the Yuzong. Hopefully he is not as big of a threat. I mean, that's what the side of 18 will be hoping for because this guy has been on the road. He is like he's a one-man army right now. He's a man on a mission. If he was a person in ML, he'd be David Goggins, the way he's been carrying these boats. But I guess we'll find out because right now the side of Alu is fine going in on Fruity.
Absolutely, man. And the skirmish is happening in few seconds, maybe. The Little Wonder is here, and Eugene Sopner's raid will be securing it because they know the Xborg is busy taking out his creeps there. It's better to take it down before the Fredrin comes in. But yeah, it's surprising to see a Fredrin is clearing the jungle faster than the Xborg here.
You're indeed right. A Fredrin, we all know. Fredrin is a tanky jungler, so he does not have that faster clear like an Xborg. But this Xborg right now, I mean the Fredrin right now, he has a side set and he will be looking to farm as much as possible. He knows he's kind of at a disadvantage, but he'll try to do as much as he can right now. But and right now we see Export and Kitty TG, I mean Soprano Straight and Eugen all in the bush trying to make a play here, but to no avail because they sense the danger. The side of 18 were like, we sense some this bush is a bit suspicious, and they took a different path.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, in the top lane, we are getting to see Mimir having the advantage against the Grok here, the Turtle. So the first neutral objective of the match is here to charge the Petrify is there with the sliver amount of HP, but Mimir with the Black Dragon form getting the kill onto Fredrin. The last Insanity have been used up as well. Firaga armor is in there for Kenny TZ. Might be in danger if someone just comes in from the backline, but this turtle will be secured by Kenny TZ without any contest because Fredrin just got locked down by Mimir. To be honest, man, I feel like Mimir is the one just holding up and carrying the team with his will, man.
Like I said, he is indeed David Goggins of the side of the Allocation Pride. He's been carrying the boat since game one, and looks like there'll be a fight there.
Really, man, but look at there. The skirmish just happened in the bottom lane. CC in a bad position, got taken down in the hands of Matilda. Oh my god, in the top lane as well with the tectonic charge. Bro just got taken down. This is gonna be Yuzhong getting down in the hands of Grok, man.
Indeed. While we see Sopranos trying to freeze this wave, so Cian can come in and get his gold. Because, you know, he does need his gold. And Cian, as a MM, he rotates a lot. He likes to rotate and help his team a lot. He did see earlier Fruity was just clearing his wave and just trying to get as much gold as he can to get a advantage over Cian. But Cian was in a team fight near the turtle. He went from the bot lane towards the top lane to help his team secure the turtle.
And look at there, the burst damage coming in by Lunax, taking down Sane here in the bottom lane. Heavy spin having used up, but Masha will be surviving, escaping there. The damage is there. Eugene is just bullying the flower panty there with the flicker. Eugene will be escaping. Breath of Water has been used, won't be connecting to anyone. Last Insanity have been popped up. Viraga armor isn't there yet. Both the teams trying to deal damage, but no one will be taken down this time.
No kill secure for either side right there because they all managed to survive. They all did their thing. But Cian was on the chopping block. He's 0-2-0 right now. Cian in previous games he's been really good, but right now he's kind of struggling. His early game, I think he might be thinking I made a mistake between that CC and the goal lane right now because Fruity is 0-0-2. Fruity, we know Masha does have a lot of burst damage, but this CC, relying on the curtain call, needs to be poking them down with her yo-yo. And right now, as it stands, it's not really working. 0-0, like I said.
Absolutely, man. But this time also the turtle will be secured by Kenny TZ here. The last Insanity popping up. Fredrin in a really bad position. Will be taken down there by Eugene. And Sane going in will be taken down by Masha there. But the trade is still onto the side of Team Alu. They are just getting the objective kills as well. Still with the 500 goal lead onto their side. And Mimir coming in with the damage. 10 TZ in a bad position will be taking the wall there to defend himself.
And he using that wall to his advantage to block them off. He didn't want them to tower dive him. There were three of them, and it was one of them. So he was like, let me just put a wall up. I can't do this at this moment. So right now, Hansi in the top lane, trying to clear these waves while Nimir in a lot of trouble.
Leading man and skirmish happening here. Flower Panty getting that kill onto Mimir, but in the bottom lane, it looks really very bad. The headbutt and the heavy spin have been used up. Sane getting the kill onto Matilda. Oh my god, Matilda be like, what just happened with me, guys? The panda with the heavy spin just took me down, and the bottom lane tier 1 will be destroyed here.
They literally treated Ken like a fly on the wall. The way Akai literally jumped and used the final spin on him and had him stuck sandwiched between the three of them and took him down. That was crazy. And looks like Pansy and Eugen going head to head. Eugen will want to secure this because of the side of other feature Inspire, by the way.
Oh, look at there. Eugene coming in, dealing some damage. But the wall will be there. But meanwhile, off screen, Lunax getting that kill onto the CC. And Mimir in for a good position using the Petrify and will be securing the kill onto Lunax here. The revenge have been completed. And the headbutt coming in, heavy spin used by the Akai, the flicker combo as well, pinning down two people near the wall. The taunt have been used by Fred Drain with a sliver amount of HP.
Fredrin and Matilda backing off. The wall is there. The tectonic charge have been used up. Masha waiting for the right moment to go in, take down someone, but there won't be the moment she is searching for. And the turtle for the third time goes to Kinitizi again.
Indeed, it does go to Kinitizi again. Kinitizi on his retro game being on point right now, by the way. While we see that Fredrin and Fredrin is does manage to go unseen by the this Akai here while they're trying to force this wave and clearing the wave in the bot lane, the side of other fusion try. And this Lunos, by the way, can we just take a moment to look at this Lunox? He's 2-2-3, and he's been doing really well. While Tansy 1-0-1 as well. And but Flower right now, 1-1-2 and 3 right now. He's literally counting down to the end.
Absolutely, man. But in the top lane, CC versus the Fredrin going on. We might get to see someone getting down there, but Fredrin is so tanky that it's really hard to take him down here. But he is afraid of Sopnaro's raid because the pins coming in by Sopnaro's raid with the heavy spin is really dangerous. And in top lane as well, Sane just focusing on the turret here, but won't be able to secure the turret here. In the mid lane as well, the skirmish might happen anytime. Team Alu coming in, the heavy spin having used onto the Fredrin. Fredrin in a really bad position. The Black Dragon form is there, and oh my god, with this labor amount of HP, Flower Panty escaping. The Midland tier 1 have been destroyed. Last Insanity popping a Black Dragon with the damage going in. No one will be taken down, but the resources have been used up by the team Alu, and right now team 18 is just chasing the enemy down there, but no one will be taken down yet.
Indeed. Now we see, like I said, by the way, Eugene on their comfort pick 104. Eugene has been doing really well, trying to escape right now.
Oh, look at there. Sane got taken down by the tectonic charge coming in by Grog. The heavy spin have been used up, but the light form have been used as well. And the flicker escape coming in by Matilda from the turret. Look at there, the skirmish will be happening in the top lane. They are just marking out the enemy here. They should mark out the turret so that they can have the advantage. But Sopnaro's raid will be taken down. Pretty Panty getting the kill.
He does indeed secure Nico, but looks like this Lord will be going towards the side of 18 here because right now they have the numbers advantage here and the Lunox are just taking down the Lord here for the side of 18 right now. While we see the Masha trying to pressurize the mid lane a bit, trying to take the limit of the third down, and he will look to take it down with the help of the Lunox. Lunox doing a lot of damage to it, but Lunox won't manage to take this down just this time. He'll have to wait for another minion wave to push in the mid lane to be able to take this down. But Kinitizi right now, really good, playing really good. 103 right now. And we also know Soprano's raid on the 0-1 solo side doing really well. He has been in a lot of trouble in this game. He's 2-5-1. He's being pressured down by the side of 18. While Mimir he still has time to lock in. He's 2-1. We've seen what he can do on the EXP lane. So maybe you're looking to capitalize on this team.
And the top lane, the skirmish is happening. The heavy spin have been used by Akai. Fredrin got pinned down there. The wall is there, but this is going to be the wall of his own teammate. The last Insanity popping up as well. Won't be able to take down anyone except the Fredrin. The Lord have been defended away as well. Team Alu perfectly defended the Lord. Got the kill on the Fredrin as well. But we'll be losing the Midland tier 1 here.
Indeed, they will end up losing the mid lane turret. But right now, it looks like this side of 18 are trying to push a lot as much as they can. They know it's gone to it's nearly minute 12. And it could go either way because the goal gap between these two teams is only 100 or 200. So both these teams will look to get a lot from these trades. They would either want to get a kill or they would want to take a turret down, enable the turret down. And right now, Kennedy is pushing in the bot lane. While we see the Akai and the CC on Pansy here.
Panthezy really very squishy because he is with attack build onto him. Might get taken down, but will be backing off with a tectonic charge there. The Lord will be coming in. 60 seconds, 1 minute left for the Lord. Alright, now it seems like The team Alu are farmed up here because the level gap is there.
Indeed, now we see both these sides, the side of 18 trying to recover from the minion pressure by clearing the bottom lane, and mini, but Soprano. Oh, there's a Black Dragon, early Black Dragon coming from Mimir. He used it way too early. I don't know what he was thinking right there, but he just wanted to flex it, I guess, a bit because we haven't seen a lot of Black Dragons coming from Mimir in this game so far. And he just wanted to check if the ult button is still working or not, and it was indeed working for this time, fortunately for him. But looks like Soprano's providing a lot of vision onto the side of 18 here in near the buff. But Flower is a
Oh,
lot of
oh, look at there. Flower Pansy in a bad position, maybe using the taunt up onto Mimir with the Brazen Sword, getting the kill onto Mimir. So much of a damage by Flower Pansy there. The heavy spin have been used by Sopna's Raid. This is the chance for Team 18 to wipe out the enemy. Lost Insanity popping up. Crimson Beacon have been used by Eugene as well. Won't be able to get anyone here. Everyone escaping, but this is the chance for Team 18 to get the Lord onto the side.
It looks like, by the way, Mimir, he had been carrying the board for game one and game two, but looks like he's carried them too much. And he might be having muscle strain because this game is not going the way he wanted it to. While Flower securing the Lord for the side of 18 here. It looks like Mimir would want to wake up anytime soon, just any minute now, because he's 2-3-2. Like I said, he was carrying, but there's probably a muscular pain here because this time he's 2-3-2, he's been locked out. And as he's not been able to utilize his hero as much as he was in the two previous games, first two games. But and Finn as well, he's 3-1-5. I don't know. I feel like he'll be regretting this CC pick a lot. He was really good on those marksmen, the actual marksman heroes. But right now, on a fighter in the goal lane, he's not as useful. He's 3-5-1. He's been trying to do whatever he can, but you know this, unfortunately.
Absolutely, man. Because, comfort pick is always better than the meta pick. Because even if you pick the meta here, if you don't know how to execute it well, then it's all worthless. With the Lord marching in from the top side again, this time they won't be having the Holy Shield. The turret might get destroyed. Subnurse Raid getting low to the half HP there, getting the shield as well. The taunt that being used up, but this time the heavy spin is there onto Fredrin, but he will be escaping with the guiding wind by the Matilda Lord, destroying the top lane inhibitor. They will be securing it, and Matilda going in with a certain eagle will be taken down maybe, and yes, he will be taken down in the hands of Eugene. Last Insanity popping up with a sliver amount of HP Fredrin, but he will be taken down in the hands of Mimir here. Headbutt coming in by Sopnaros Raid, and like Farmers in have been used Panty with the Tectonic Charge, the Flicker backing off, saving his teammate, Panty backing off as well. Jeez, bro, what's going on, man?
Some pressure coming in from the side of Arden featuring Friday. And it looks like Ken was taken down. But right now, Mimir trying to lock in. He's 3-3-3 now. He woke up. He might want to go for a coffee break real quick. Just a shot of espresso might wake him up. But Eugene 216, Eugene doing really good to carry this side of Alu featuring 5 with the help of King Easy. There were 105 and 216, but we cannot forget what Sopranos Raid has been doing. Of course, he's 017. He's been doing a lot for this side of Adu featuring Fry. Wow. The Fruity on the side of 18, 204, Pans 202 as well. They've been doing really well to keep their side in this fight so far. It's been 16. Now we'll be seeing another fight here. Looks like Sopranos Raid managed to escape. Mimir coming in with his Black Dragon form. He will look to catch the side of 18 here. They're going to be brawling it out right now. Mimir ends up catching Lunox, but Lunox uses her light form. It looks like someone's going to get caught here. There's a lot of brawl going on. We can't tell. Panthers are taking down Lucian right now. Flower in a lot of trouble. Sopranos low HP as well. Looks like Sopranos will end up going down to the hands of Fruity. Wow, Flower ends up getting taken down by seeing her. Looks like Kitty Teasy getting pressurized by Fruity as well. Fruity wants him. Fruity ends up taking down Kitty Teasy as well. Mimir ends up taking down Pansy as well. Looks like they will be going for more. 18 wants more. They're out of blood here. They're like bloodhounds. They're literally bloodhounds. But Mimir and Cian retreat to victory. These are the two side laners on the side of Alu featuring Fry who have been carrying them for this best of 3 series right now. And looks like Ken in a lot of trouble. Mimir providing a lot of damage to him. But Mimir uses his Black Dragon form to escape. He managed to escape safely. He has been clearing. He's trying to clear these minions as fast as he can. buying time for his team to respawn. Eugen is back into this team fight, but looks like the side of 18 will be going to take this Lord. They said we don't waste any time. We know the side of Alu featured fire is back up, so we will try to take this Lord down as fast as we can, and they are literally onto it. Fruity and the pressure bursting this Lord down as fast as they can, and it looks like they will be taking this Lord for the side of 18 right now. And this fight has switched on yet again, by the way. It looked like there was a few plays where both the teams were impatient. They were like, let's play it safe. Let's play it safe for a moment right here. But then both of them switched on. It was like some switch got turned on in both every player's brains here. And they started brawling it out. We saw the brawls happening in the side of Alu featuring Fry near their base. They were in a lot of trouble, but Mimir right now woken up. He took that shot of espresso that I recommended, and Steen as well, and they managed to win a 2v3, or it was a 2v4 actually, but they ended up making a 2v3 and ended up winning it. Right now, the Lord marching in the mid lane here. The Lord pressurizing the side of all of Weekend Prime, but will this Lord be enough to sure, went for the side of 18 here. Soprano's way in the middle of the battle here. He is literally taking out of pressure, but he comes in with a heavy spin to escape this Lord. Mimir as well on the Black Dragon form. Looks like they will be going for the kills. 18 pretty easy with his ultimate right now being used. And it manages to ward them off, ward the evil away. 18 was literally like demons trying to press them. Well, looks like they will manage to defend against this Lord. The side of Alukuchi, right? Kiniki's in a lot of trouble. Fury ends up taking down Kiniki's right here. And so Planetary right now, Mimir trying to defend with all their might. But looks like Power ends up taking down Mimir right here. And this is crazy. Fury ends up taking down Sopranos Raid. Will this be the end once and for all? Fury ends up taking down Eugen as well. And this, what a game for the side of 18. They've managed to secure a win for themselves, and they will be heading towards the round of 8 here. What a game. What a match. The side of 18 had them on their toes, on their feet the whole game, and they managed to secure a win. Both sides, by the way, exceptional players coming from all these 10 players on in this land of dawn. Everyone gold, securing a gold medal for them, but only one side has managed to secure the win because the base crystal did end up getting taken down for the side of Alu featured fight. What a play though, and hopefully we get to see them in future tournaments. But congratulations to the side of 18 because they will be moving on to the round of 8. A well-deserved victory indeed. And now, by the way, these were your hosts for today, or for this game, Fission and Shinji, and we'll be taking a short break, and we'll catch you in the next game.
where I think.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a world where